bring out our next real one.
Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. 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 I see the way you are looking at me. Baby, is it true? You like what you see? Got a balloon in your hand, toothpick in the other. I wanna be your man. Call me Zap and Roger. Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 don't pop the balloon. The other girls poppin', they don't feel like you do. I'm feeling a connection, girl, this must be Bluetooth. Don't go too far, just stay on my side. Don't break that heart, and everything will be alright. You're here to find love, not to pop a balloon. This is heaven sent from above. Need the key to your heart, no auto-tune. I'll make you smile, bring joy to your life. If you're around for a while, you're gonna be my wife. Don't pop, 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 don't pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 don't pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. I'll give you the life that you always dreamed. In New York and some jets, like a football team. You're gonna get quality time, plus some words of affirmation. It's all on my dime, gives an access service at any destination. Just don't pop the balloon, and we'll both be okay. You'll be my boo, and I will be your babe. Now it's down to me and you still got your balloon. And that can only mean one thing, and this is just the beginning.
I'm so glad you didn't pop, girl.
Thank you that you did not pop.
I'm so happy that you didn't pop.
I'm so glad that you did not pop.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Don't pop, pop, pop.
Pop, pop, pop. Don't pop, pop, pop. Let me know if you can hear me, folks. Let me know if you can hear me in the chat. Let a brother know if you can hear your dear pointer. Welcome on this wonderful Thursday night. We've been doing it great consistently, and you love to see it each and every time. Let Pointer know if you can see and hear and feel the energy. Can you feel the love tonight? I certainly can, because I have some real ones that are ready to find their real one, and we're going to do things just a little differently, as we love to do. You're going to see some real ones you're not going to see, and we're going to just switch it up every time. You know, we love, sometimes we love the feedback from our real ones about the experiences. So we're switching it up just a little bit tonight, and you'll be ready for it. Let me do my traditional begging where I ask you to help me get some dinner. Yeah. As you know, everything's going up. The cost of everything is going up. And to produce such a wonderful program consistently, or as Deontay Wilder said, consistively, that's not even a word, but we got the point. Consistently every week, it means that we need your help. So why not donate, throw a little cash this way and help Pointer get something to eat. Now, we're going to have a lot of action tonight. So if you want your comment read aloud, you need to put some change on it. You need to put some seasoning on that so you can help and the audience and the fans and everybody can get their comment read aloud. Okay. Now, like I said, we're switching it up tonight. We're going to do something you haven't seen before, where we're going to have some bachelors, some brothers. Like last week, the bachelors are going to be on screen, but I'm going to have not just one, but two queens that you're not going to be able to see. So my two lovely ladies, Lacey and Katie, you're actually going to have your camera off. You're going to have your camera off. You're going to be able to see the bachelors because during International Women's Month, why not have the queens be able to see it all? You all deserve that vision. But the brothers, we have to suffer. It's our time to suffer. And I'm just kidding. They're two lovely ladies. You're in for a treat, gentlemen. But I'm going to have the brothers come on. They're going to introduce themselves. They're going to shoot their shot, not only to the two queens that will be on soon, but to everyone watching. And after that, we'll have the two queens come on, cameras off, and we're just going to talk. That's what the last talk show was all about. That's what a real one is all about. Okay, so my brothers, I believe they're ready. Hopefully their cameras are positioned. I see some kings. One king we've had on before, and he's a real one, and some new brothers. So let's get ready to rock. Let's have Kyle come on. Let's have Sickle Cell 23 come on. I hope he doesn't have sickle cell. God bless my brother. We got Donnie, and we got It's Raymond. Brothers, how you doing tonight?
All good here, man.
Good.
What's going on, y'all?
Wonderful. So happy to have all you brothers here. I see the ladies peeking in their camera to get the looks to see the brothers. But brothers, did we lose one, or is that everybody? Is that no? I think that's everybody. Welcome, my brothers. I want y'all to get in on the action and share your name, your age, where you're located, and what you do. Let's start with Kyle. Kyle, drop it.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? So happy to be here. This is my second time on the show, which I think is so cool. I'm 30 years old. I'm based in Austin, Texas. I actually live right in downtown Austin. And I do social media. I speak on camera for different companies. In a past life, I used to be a news reporter, so I have a lot of on-camera speaking, public speaking experience. And that's what I love to do, and that's my passion. So it's one of my big dreams growing up, and now I'm living it, so I can't complain.
The dream. We love to see it, Kyle. So glad to have you back. And brothers, okay, we'll cut to that later. But yeah. Anyway, Kyle, you're the man. Let's go to Sickle Cell 23. Share your name, your age, where you're located, and what you do.
Yes, sir. So my name is AJ Luckett. I live here on the coast of Gulfport, Mississippi. I'm 29 years old, and I work in hospitality. So I'm an assistant general manager of a hotel. So I enjoy meeting new people. I've been in hospitality the last 5 years, since 2019, since I graduated college. I really enjoy it, and I'm ready to meet new people.
Love that. You're going to meet some real ones tonight. You've already met three, perhaps, and you're meeting point here. Pleasure to have you, Sickle Cell. Let's go to It's Rayman 10. Name, age, where you're located, what you do.
Hey, what's up? My name is Raymond. I'm 28. I'm located in Los Angeles, California, and I'm a chef. I cook for a living and everything. I love to cook. I do it all the time. I do it. I do meal preps. I do it for work. So, yeah.
My brother, the ladies, that should be music in their ears. What queen doesn't want? A king that will serve them some good food. God bless you, brother. And then Donnie, share your name, your age, where you're located, and what you do.
Awesome. Well, appreciate you having me. My name's Donnie. I'm 28 years old, based in Miami, Florida, and I'm a TV personality and model. So anything reality, commercials, and yeah, grew up in Kentucky though. So I'm not Florida raised, born but not raised. Kentucky Southern hospitality is my thing, and I'm excited to meet some people.
Wonderful. Well, brothers, I'm so happy to have you here this evening. We're about to have it pop in the best of ways. Let's do something like this. I'm ready to have the queens come on, really, and I'll ask you some more questions once they enter in. It's a new format. We haven't done it, so it's going to be two ladies at the same time. You're not going to be able to see them, but you'll be able to hear their lovely voices, and just from that alone, that might riz you up. Now, somebody is saying they can't hear Donnie. You might want to... Lacey, you might want to log out and log back in really quickly. Sometimes that seems to do the trick. But let's have one queen, and then Lacey, we'll let you right back in. That'll be great. So, Katie, what I want you to do is turn your camera off, Katie. Turn your camera off. Although you're looking good, you will be able to show the world what you look like soon. But we're going to have Katie come on. Katie, can you hear us?
Hi, yes, I can hear you.
Beautiful. Would you share with these handsome bachelors your name, your age, your where you're located, and what you do?
My name is Katie. I was born in Brooklyn, but I currently live in Palm Springs, California, and I'm a dental receptionist currently.
Oh, Very good. And you didn't share your age. Did you want to keep that on the down low?
Sorry, I'm also 31.
Okay, okay. We try to get everybody in the same age range, so we're all looking good. Nobody got to be reaching high or reaching low. Katie, share with us, and I'm gonna ask the brothers this question: what makes you a real one?
What makes me a real one? A very, how do you say it? I'm an open book. How you see me is how I am. I don't like to hide secrets. I'm very honest and open, and I like to be friendly all the time and just be in a positive vibe.
Beautiful. Okay, let's go to my brothers too. Let's start with Donnie first, and then we'll go to It's Rayman, Kyle, and Sickle Cell. Donnie, what makes you a real one?
I would say what makes me a real one is, like I said, I grew up in Kentucky, so I think morals and the type of person I am, I'm very loving. I'm always smiling. That's something really big about myself, and I just want to be a good person. That's essentially it. So I'm huge on communication and having fun. So I think that's the big thing about myself. So never take myself too seriously and just want to be, a good person to other people. That's about it.
Beautiful, beautiful, and Katie and everybody watching, take those answers in because they're very significant. Let's go to It's Rayman. It's Rayman. Share with us what makes you a real one.
I'd say that I'm just pretty real, pretty honest. I like to say that I'm an open book. I mean, you ask me the question, I'll tell you the answer. I don't like to keep lies. I like to keep honesty in a relationship and everything like that. So
Beautiful, beautiful. Now, Lacey, turn your camera off because I'm about to have you join in on the reindeer fun, as they say around Christmas time. Two beautiful queens in the house tonight. So, Lacey, I want you to share your name, your age, where you're located, and what you do.
Okay. Hi, everybody. My name is Lacey, and I'm 32. I live in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I am a full-time nanny to two adorable little boys, and I've been with the family for 4 years now. It's a 4.5-year-old and a 6-month-old.
Oh, beautiful. Well, thank you for your service dealing with the youth. Some people know that Pointer deals with that, and that is a gift. Not everybody can deal with the baby. So thank you, Lacey. So such a pleasure to have you here. So we talked to Donnie. We talked to It's Rayman. Let's go to Sickle Cell 23. What makes you a real one?
I think what makes me a real one is I'm somebody who's very outgoing. I care for other people. I love to meet other people, and I love showing kindness to others. And I also love supporting people for their cause and what they're trying to do in life to make them a better person.
I love it. Okay. Finally, Kyle. Kyle, what makes you a real one?
Yeah, I would say what makes me a real one is my communication skills. Wherever I'm going, I'm always trying to meet new people. I'm extremely extroverted. I'm always trying to experience new things. So, the woman that does come into my life, I'm really looking forward to meeting, family, friends, but also taking those adventures. Let's go to Europe, don't know anybody and meet some locals, make some memories, meet some friends. So I'm always, kind of risk averse to doing new experiences, new things. And I feel like that helps my real one credibility.
Absolutely. It definitely does. That is a fact. I want to swing it back to Lacey and ask Lacey, what makes you a real one?
Well, I'm extremely trustworthy and honest and nurturing. I feel like when I'm with my partner, like all I want to do is not only like better myself, but better each other, like as a whole. Like I guess I'm a giver is how you could describe it. I just want to make sure we're both good at all times. And if something's not good, figure out what's wrong and see if we could work through it together.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Sounds like some real ones to me. We've got 6 real ones in the house, and including Pointer, that makes 7. That's the number of perfection. Let's go for a question like this. Now, brothers, you are the bachelors. We have 2 queens, the bachelorettes. You can't see them, so we want the ladies to share a little more. Y'all can hear and start to feel who they really are. Let's start with Katie. Katie, tell us 3 things that would make you pop, pop, pop the balloon. And what that means is if a brother heard this, and not yet, we want to give a chance to hear everybody out, but if something super egregious, as if they said, if you said, I worship the world, the Lord of the underworld, then this would come up, and I paid a lot of money for this. That means pop. Okay, pop, pop, pop. So I paid a lot of money for that, so we love to use it. So anyway, Katie, tell us 3 things that would make you pop in a relationship.
3 things. Let me see. I can probably be a little impatient sometimes, but I'm working on that.
What about things that someone else would do that you would pop on? Not your own red flag
Oh,
just yet. We will get to that.
um, I don't like people that like to bring others down or people that are a little too cocky about themselves. And also the third thing, I wouldn't want to date someone with kids as I currently don't have any kids at the moment.
Okay. Okay. Wow. Well, we'll get to that a little later. Of course, we're in the meaning of we love to save time and be efficient, but if these brothers got some babies, we might have to keep it real. But thank you for that, Katie. Let's swing it to Lacey. Lacey, what are some things that would make you pop, pop, pop?
Somebody who is not family oriented would definitely be a big one for me. Like I said, I'm a very like nurturing person, and I mean, I'm a nanny. I'm surrounded by babies and kids all day, so love my family so much. Love to spend time with them, and if I'm with somebody who's not like that, I don't think it would work at all. Whether it's like not wanting to spend time with their own family or not wanting to spend time with my family, I take that pretty personally, and I think that would be a really big red flag for me. Another one, I would say poor communication skills. Yeah, that's just an absolute no way for me. I just feel like we're too grown, like
Grown for all that.
communicate, whether it's something good or bad, just be open about it and honest. And like I said earlier, you work through it and figure it out.
Indubitably.
Another red flag would be smoking. Definitely don't. I'm not a smoker, and I don't think that's something that I would like to be around either.
Okay. Wow. I'm going to take some notes here because since it's two, I'm going to try to help out the brothers because I know sometimes y'all got great attention spans, the four of y'all, but sometimes Pointer, it can be a lot. So you got two queens here, two baddies, two tens that are keeping it real. So I want to swing that back. I'm going to ask the four brothers. I've never, and we've been doing the show for quite some time, I've never had a brother or sister openly admit they have poor communication skills. So I know y'all ain't going to do me like that. But what you will admit, I'm sure, is the smoking thing. Now, Lacey, just to confirm, when you say smoking, does that just mean cigarettes or is that the devil's lettuce also included?
Well, I personally do not smoke the devil's lettuce. I would prefer to be with somebody who didn't. But if they did, as long as it's just kind of like recreational and not like I have to get home, I have to do this all day, every day type of thing. But absolutely not for cigarettes.
You're not looking for Nate Dogg Jr. You're not looking for
Snoop Dogg.
Okay, understood, Lacey. So let's swing it to the brothers. It's Rayman. To be this direct this early, normally I like to ease my way, but I want to keep it real. We've got two queens. Rayman, do you smoke?
Nah, I don't smoke.
Okay. Green
Yeah,
flag.
I
And let me
don't. I
check in.
actually.
No, you're
Yeah.
good.
Oh no, sorry. Yeah, go ahead. Just get.
What were you gonna say? Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say I actually don't smoke or drink.
Okay. Don't
Yeah.
smoke or drink. That's why I don't be by the bar, baby. That's what Akon said. And bartender, forgive me, y'all. These songs.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that works for Lacey. Let me just check in with Katie though about smoking. Katie, are you okay with someone that smokes?
I kind of agree with Lacey. If it's recreational, that's fine, but not I need to smoke every 10 minutes or so, or I need to smoke before I eat and all that. That's not okay.
Okay. Understood. Let's swing it to Kyle. Kyle, what do we got for smoking?
Yeah, so I speak on camera every day, and I can't smoke and be articulate. So I only smoke weed at around 10 p.m. at night, almost every single night at the end of my day. Maybe I got some Netflix on, maybe I'm playing some video games, but always at the end of the day.
Okay. So an avid smoker, but at the end of the day.
100%. Not cigarettes, just specifically devil's lettuce.
Okay, got it, Kyle. All right. We'll get back to that and see how Lacey feels about that. Lacey, let that sizzle in your spirit. Sickle Cell 23, do you smoke?
No, sir, I do not smoke.
Okay, all right, straight up. Donnie?
I do once in a blue moon. It's like if it's a special occasion, like if I'm going to a music festival or something. So probably say like once or twice in a year or something like that.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, every once in a while.
Okay. All right. Lacey, how do those responses work for you?
I think they're all doable. I feel like that sounds so ridiculous to say.
Real. Okay. All right. We're moving forward. Well, you know what? For Katie's sake, let me ask this. First, let me ask Lacey, since Katie spoke to it. Lacey, are you okay with dating someone that has children?
So that actually would have been my next one if I could have said four. I typically do not, but the reasoning for that is because I want nothing more than to be a mother, but I want that to be a shared experience with my partner for the first time. And I don't know if that's selfish to say, but I just feel like that's such a special thing to go through together.
Yeah. And that's your right. No, that is your right. That's not selfish. Everyone has the right to their preference, and you shouldn't be canceled for that. Let's swing it to it's Rayman, though. It's Rayman. Do you have any children?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Kyle, do you have any children?
No, I have no children.
Okay. Sickle Cell, have you populated the earth?
No, sir. No children.
Okay. And Donnie, have you?
You got one daughter right here.
Wow. Ladies are okay with that. He risen them. Donnie, he risen.
That's about it. That's
Boy,
my daughter.
So I got the
ladies go nuts over them pets. I mean, dog dad, as they would say. All right, Donnie, you're flexing. All right, my gentlemen, thank you for keeping it real. I do want to ask this essential question. We're going to do a round table. We're having a good time. Everybody's getting to know everybody. Let's start with the ladies, though. We'll start with Katie. Katie, what do you like to do for fun? What are some of your hobbies?
Hobbies, I do love going to family gatherings, being with friends. I actually have a dog also, so I like to spend some time with her, take her to the park. I like to go to the gym.
Beautiful. Okay. Thank you, Katie. Let's swing it to Lacey. Lacey, what are some things you like to do for fun?
I also like to spend time with family and friends and my dog. I have a 7-year-old golden retriever named Charlie Brown. I like to explore the city and find new restaurants and maybe go out to some bars. I enjoy going to sporting events because I do live in Charlotte, North Carolina. So there's always stuff going on here between all the sports teams that we have.
Yeah.
And I love to dance. And I also like to go to the gym.
Beautiful. All right. Let's swing it to the brothers. Let's start with It's Rayman. What do you like to do for fun?
I play adult league softball, so I play a lot of tournaments. I do a lot of that. I like to go to the gym. I've been on a weight loss journey, so I've been doing that. And then cooking. So cooking, softball, gym, and hanging out with family and friends. I love having get-togethers at the house, having people come over. I'm more of a people coming over to my place than more of like a go out to the barns type of person. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And that makes sense that you don't drink. So that just all.
Yeah.
That's awesome. It's great, man. Thank you so much. Kyle, what do you like to do for fun?
One of the first things is I travel a lot. So I love traveling, experiencing new cultures, seeing new sights. I just got back a couple of days ago from Argentina. Went to the Bahamas in January. So I travel a ton. On top of that, I watch a lot of movies. Some of my best friends here in Austin are film directors. They've put me in some of their movies. So we always go out to see movies. So I love the cinema, to be honest. And I'd say lastly, just kind of relaxing, being at home, watching some Netflix, playing some video games. Sometimes I'm a homebody, so love just being in my space.
Yeah. And I've learned to appreciate the homebody nature more and more. So that's a beautiful thing. Good balance. It's all about balance. Let's go to Sickle Cell 23. What do you like to do for fun?
All right, so I enjoy hanging with like family and friends. I also enjoy traveling. I try to plan a trip like at least once a month because I know jobs sometimes can be stressful. I'm super convenient, close to New Orleans. I'm like an hour away, so I go to New Orleans almost every 2 weeks now. I don't even know why. I just be wasting money. It's really no point. But I try to support trips with my family and friends. I try to plan big trips together. I enjoy cooking. Of course, I enjoy being at home too because it has been a little bit safer these days. And I also enjoy just hanging with different employees at work, different managers, and also just meeting new people in bars and clubs.
Love that. Okay. I want to be like Sickle Cell, folks. So I want money to waste. Can you please send me some money, please? So I can be like Sickle Cell. I'm not joking, actually, y'all. I need some money for dinner. Please. Thank you. Okay. I'm sorry. I just had to do that. You set me up, Sickle Cell. Donnie, what do you like to do for fun?
Yeah, so I live a very active lifestyle. So I love running. I do a lot of marathons. I've done CrossFit a lot, competed in the US Open. And then I love going to the beach. That is something I love doing. I like going out there, just being a beach bum, chilling. Taking my dog to the park, that's something I enjoy. I enjoy doing. Since coming from the Midwest to Florida, there's not too much like outdoor nature stuff. So I make sure she gets her fix in of chasing squirrels and stuff like that. Then friends, family, that's super important. And more recently, I've become kind of a foodie. So I really like trying new restaurants. I think that's something really fun, trying new things. And that's pretty much it. That sums me up. I'm pretty simple.
Beautiful. Wow. Ladies, you were blessed this evening. 4 great gentlemen doing their thing. I want to throw it to the ladies now. I'll throw it to Katie first. Katie, do you have a question you'd like to ask one of these gentlemen? Or no, actually all of them. You'd ask all 4 of them the same question. Katie.
Good question. I want to say, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
The 5 year. Let's start with Donnie this time.
5 years, I would like to say traveling the world, maybe married. I don't know about kids just yet. I always said I wanted to wait for kids until maybe mid to late 30s. I'm 28 right now. So I want to experience the world with my partner before we make that commitment. And it's pretty much it. Just traveling and enjoying life with someone. That's it.
Beautiful. Okay, let's go to Sickle Cell.
In about 5 years from now, I'll be 35. I'll be 30 next month. So I want to have at least a family. Again, I want to get married, and then I want to have kids by that time too. And I want to be able to experience. I don't want to get too old. I won't be 40 or 50 with 1-year-old. So I'm trying to still be young and have a kid.
Feel it. That's happening more and more too. We had a 76-year-old who wanted biological children for the first time on our very program. Anyway, Kyle, 5 years.
Yeah, my answer is going to be pretty similar to Donnie's, to be honest. Really just traveling a lot with my partner, kind of creating content, if you will, vlog style content, traveling the world, seeing new sites. That way we kind of have like a video diary that we can showcase to, kids in the future or grandkids or great grandkids. I'm a really big person on legacy. So I love to document everything I do and really have an exciting life. So really traveling the world.
Beautiful. Rayman. 5 years.
Honestly, ideally, I think I would like to be married, have a family, or at least starting a family. I would like to get my business more progressed and have it bigger and just doing that, more focused on that and everything.
Love it. Okay.
Yeah.
And I want to throw that question to the ladies. Normally it's the queens that ask that question, but let's swing it to Lacey. Lacey, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And we'll ask Katie the question she asked.
In 5 years for me, definitely married, kids, house, the whole shebang. I feel like I'm just a very big hopeless romantic at this point, and I've hit a point in my life where that's really that's the main goal for me. The main goal for me is to be a mom, and it always has been. I just absolutely adore children, so I'm hoping that within 5 years that's where I'll be at.
Yeah, and don't be hopeless. Be hopeful. You're on a real one with 4 great kings that are ready to give you children. No, I'm just joking. But let's go to Katie. Katie, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I would see myself settled down with my partner, hopefully. Traveling is a big plus for me also. I do have some places I still want to travel to. And hopefully, if the time is right for both of us, kids also, and just a house maybe too.
Okay. All right. Let me go across the top with the brothers. You guys kind of already spoke to it, but just by giving a thumbs up very clearly in the camera, do all of you want children? You kind of alluded to it, but I just want to confirm. Okay. So ladies, that should be not music to your ears, but apples to your eyes to see those thumbs go up. Okay. I'm going to throw it to the brothers. We're about to hit the 30-minute mark, which means we are going to get into at least one pop, just one, where the ladies may have to pop on one gentleman, but I don't want to get there just yet. I want to see if the brothers have any questions for the ladies.
Yeah, I mean, I guess,
Yeah.
have either of you ever played any sports or ever been into any sports or anything? Or do you have like a competitive personality?
Let's start with Lacey.
I'm definitely not competitive. It's just not in my being. I'm just not. But I do love dance. Like I said earlier,
Yeah.
I up dancing competitively up until out of high school, and then I actually cheered for a semi-pro team here in Charlotte, and then cheered for another semi-pro team here in Charlotte, actually. But I did take a pretty long break from it, and then recently I did take up a dance class, and it kind of like made me really excited. So I think I'm going to keep on taking them.
Nice.
Yeah. So long story long, dance.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, yeah, I get you.
Beautiful. No, and that's athletic enough and keeping it what it needs to do. Yeah. Katie, if you want to answer that question in terms of sports, athletics.
I would say I'm a bit competitive, but more like friendly competition.
Yeah.
I did a bit of volleyball in high school, but not too much of a whole season. And I'm a sports person, but more like to watch. I love football season and baseball season. Dodgers fan. I want to do more of that. Go see more sports in person and stuff.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
Thank you, Queens, for answering those questions. Kyle, it looked like you had a question you wanted to ask.
Yeah. Well, when were you guys' last relationships? And what would you say is kind of like the pitfall of those relationships? So it's something that, didn't necessarily work or you wanted to kind of change in your next partner, if you will. And also, how tall are you guys?
Whoa, man, you asking Kyle, you doing my job, okay? Something about tall black brothers. Ask great questions. Let's go for Lacey first. Lacey, let's start with, we're actually going to do a round table of that question in terms of the relationship and what was the pitfall. So let's start with Lacey.
Sure. My last relationship was a little over a year ago. We were together for almost 3 years. So I feel like it has a pretty big backstory to it, but I'll try to make it short. Basically, he and we weren't compatible at all, and I let a lot of things slide that I probably shouldn't have. Just little things, like nothing that makes him a horrible human being. It was just things that we weren't compatible with, and it ate me up inside. And towards the end of the relationship, I think we both just kind of hit a point where we were like, yeah, I think we're trying to force something that's not really going to happen. So he is the one who did break up with me, but I can sit here now and say, thank God, because it just never would have worked.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm 5'4".
Gotcha.
She remembered the height. Man, you got a good memory, Lacey. Okay. Let's bring it to Katie. Katie, relationship, when was it, in the pitfall, and also throw in that height?
My last relationship was 4 years ago. I broke up with him because he lacked motivation, had very poor communication skills, and I just felt like he wasn't mature or ready for something serious. And also, 5'1", I'm petite.
All right.
Cute.
Okay.
Kyle leaned back on that one. All right, boy. Let's go to the brothers. Kyle, I want to throw that question right back to you. Then we're going to ask our three other gentlemen. But Kyle, last relationship, the pitfall, and then, of course, they're going to want to know your height.
Yeah. So my last relationship, I hope this isn't shocking to anybody, was about 6 years ago. And the reason why it's so long ago is because I'm really trying to focus on finding the individual that I want. Personality wise is really, really big for me. So, I don't want to jump into something that, I may not 100% be like, oh, this is my person or this is the one. So, I've obviously been dating different individuals, some for some success, some, not too great results, but overall, I'm really looking for that individual that, again, can kind of be my real one, if you will. And in terms of height, I'm 6'7".
6'7". I don't know if the other brothers are balling in the NBA like that, but we're going to see. We're going to see. But thank you for that answer, Kyle, and Queens. Thank you for your answers. Let's swing it to Rayman. When was your last relationship? What was the pitfall? And then throw your height on there.
I believe my last relationship was about 9 months ago. The pitfall was pretty much just kind of a clash in opposite personalities. I'm very talkative, talking to everybody, outgoing, things like that. She was very kind of neutral in things. It was, I mean, we were working on it, finding middle ground, stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it kind of just caused a lot of arguments, things like that. I mean, we ended on good terms. I mean, we both agreed on it. We both talked about it and, ended on good terms, things like that. So it wasn't anything messy or anything like that. And then as for my height, I'm 5'4".
5'4". Okay. All right. Let's swing it to sickle cell. When was your last relationship? What was the pitfall? And share your height.
Got it. Yes, sir. So my last relationship was 6 months ago. We had a lot of communication issues where we could never fix any problems. So we would argue about something, would never come to a common agreement. So it got to a point where we wasn't getting nothing done. And it got to a point where we were just doing our own thing. So we just mutually agreed to just break up and just move on with our lives because we wasn't happy at all. So it was just wasting our time. And I'm not 6 feet, so I'm about 5'11". So I'm a little bit shorter than a cow.
You close, bro. You're close. We're going round. We're going round to the nearest. All right. And then Donnie, last relationship. What was the pitfall in your height?
Last relationship was a little under a year ago, and it was about a year. I would say the main reason it didn't work out was just different lifestyles. So she was amazing. I still love her to death. Amazing girl, but she played professional soccer, and then I was doing the TV space, and I know that caused some friction just with the relationship. I know it's not the easiest space, especially once you get into like the reality space, and then sometimes there are some scenes where you have to like maybe pretend to be intimate or something. So I know that would not be good, and I didn't feel good about it either. But on set, it's kind of my profession. It's not like I'm doing OnlyFans or anything, but sometimes you have to flirt with someone on camera or something. So I know that caused some issues, and I hated it. Made her feel that way, but at the end of the day, I wanted to pursue my dreams of being on TV, and we still respect each other. So that's the main reason it didn't work out. But all is good though.
Thank you for that. All the transparency, all the realness. That's only happens on a real one, and we appreciate that. I do want to take Donnie's response, and that will lead us into our next question. Then it will be time to pop just one each, ladies, unless the brothers already are feeling the urge to pop, but we'll see what happens. Donnie, we forgot the height.
Oh, yeah, 5'10".
5'10". Okay. All right. We have like a gradient here of 6'7", and then 5'11", 5'10", 5'4". So it's a good little mix. Everybody has a chance. What Donnie presented, Katie and Lacey, in terms of the profession, and I don't want to just make this about Donnie, but just in general, I want your thoughts on that. Could you date someone? Could you be with someone in his profession, or I want to say a similar profession, but really acting is the only one where, you're acting like those lips are connecting. Now let's start with Katie. Katie, could that work for you?
Yes, that would work for me because I see nothing wrong with it if it's purely professional. I would want my other partner to pursue their dreams also, and I wouldn't want to stop them from following their dreams. And that seems okay if it's, nothing flirtatious or serious or in a professional manner.
As soon as they say cut, just dude, get off me.
Yeah.
Wait, I got you down. All right. Lacey, how would that work for you?
So I missed Donnie's whole intro. So I don't even know what you do. I couldn't hear anything you said when we first started.
Yeah, I can repeat it really quick.
Yeah, if you want, Donnie.
Yeah. So I work within TV. I'm a TV personality, so reality and commercials. So I've done some reality TV. One actually, Insider. It's getting released on Netflix tomorrow. But my last relationship was. Did you catch that part, Lacey?
About your last relationship, how she was.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So I work on TV. That's essentially it.
Okay, I thought you were kind of hinting at like you were doing.
No OnlyFans, nothing like that. It's literally reality TV, and sometimes there is stuff that gets scripted. I've done like pilots and stuff as well that require you to maybe like flirt with someone, or you have to share a kiss or something. So I know that sometimes doesn't work best in relationships, but transparency is key.
Amen to that. How does that work for you, Lacey?
To be quite honest, I can be a little jealous, and I feel like my man is my man and his lips do not belong on anybody else. But I do agree with Katie, like when she said it's your job, it's your profession, pursue what you want. I just don't know if that's something that I would be comfortable with because I am who I am.
Yeah. And that's the beauty of being a real one. Not everybody's going to connect. Not everybody has to, but we'll see what happens. So I do want to get us possibly to our first pop. It might be pretty intense, but I might even, it depends on who pops who and who does what. Let's swing it to Katie. Katie, and we always want to do the sandwich method of feedback in terms of don't just drop the bomb. Be very political. Be like these phony politicians that we all don't really care for. But everybody's so great. Everybody's so awesome. But it just so happens that this person. So, Katie, if you want to, are you ready to pop? Or are you still feeling these gentlemen, all four of them, equally? Katie.
I'm gonna be honest. I am ready to pop. Yeah.
Okay. So don't say it yet. Then let me swing it to Lacey. Lacey, are you ready to pop just one?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Wow. Well, let's start with Lacey then, since she just said yes last. Lacey, strategically tell us who you want to pop on.
Sure. I think I'm so sorry because you seem like such a sweetheart, but I think that I am going to pop sickle cell.
Okay.
And my reasoning for that is that is ridiculous. The balloon pop.
I paid too much for it.
And my reasoning is because you said your last relationship was 6 months ago, and I just feel like that's so fresh and new, and I don't know, that just doesn't seem like a reasonable amount of time to be able to be fully moved on and ready to pursue someone else.
Okay. Thank you for that, Lacey. Now, I do want to ask Sickle Cell, would you say that you are healed from that relationship and you're ready to find a real one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Now let's go with this. Sickle Cell, based on what you heard about Lacey, is she someone that's your type?
So far, yes, sir. I think so. Yes, sir.
Okay. Lacey, based on you obviously get another sense that he doesn't. You get the gift of sight. But based on what you heard from him and see, could he be your type if he had not been in a relationship in 6 years?
Possibly, yes. Like I said, you do seem like a sweetheart, but I still think the 6-month breakup is a little too fresh.
Okay. All right. All valid. All good. Let's swing it. So I'm going to have you hold here because we'll see if Katie wants you in, then you're still going to stay on. It's a very unique format. We're just trying something new. Why not? Katie, share with us, who do you want to pop on?
Me, I'm gonna go with Kyle. Has nothing to do with his personality or anything. He seems like a sweet guy also, just that the height difference is going to be pretty crazy for me. I am sure you can understand. I can't see myself with someone that tall.
Okay, Kyle, I want you to respond because when she said that height, you started leaning back.
Yeah, no, I lean back because, I've heard that response before, like, oh, you're so tall. And it's so interesting, because the stereotype is like women want a tall guy, but I guess not all women. So what can you do?
But you're both still in. So Sickle Cell and Kyle are still in. There's just a slight switch. So we're going to keep in mind that Lacey popped on Sickle Cell. Okay, this is a unique format. So I love it, though. We're having a good time. And then Katie popped on Kyle. Okay, so we're keeping that in mind. Let's move forward then. Let's keep having a good time and seeing what happens in the world of pops. Let's throw it to the ladies again. Ladies, you have a question for your bachelors that are still alive. So Lacey, you would only ask this to it's Rayman, Kyle, and Donnie.
Sure. What do y'all do typically to decompress after a long day?
I can start it off, if that's okay.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
I would definitely say my biggest thing is I'm obsessed with the sauna. I end every day with that. So every day I work hard. I take the dog to the park and then I decompress by sauna and then just some Netflix and then listen to a podcast to go to bed. That's ritual for me.
Okay.
Beautiful. Let's swing it to Kyle.
Yeah, at the end of my day, I'm usually going downstairs, going to the gym. After the gym, I walk around downtown Austin. listen to some inspirational music. I always love seeing kind of like high rises downtown. It makes me really realize that there's people going after things in their life, and I really want to be in that mix. Once I get home, maybe it's 10 o'clock at night, put on some, make some dinner, smoke a little bit of weed, put on some Netflix, and really go to bed at that point.
All right, let's go to It's Rayman.
For me, it's kind of a mixture. I love music, so music is a huge thing for me. I'll listen to it all the time. I love to sing. I'll sing it all the time. And then also softball. I play a lot of softball, so practice or going to go have my games and everything like that, and the gym. So those three things are, escape.
Yeah. Great job. Thank you, gentlemen, for answering that question. Now, Katie, I want to throw it to you. Do you have a question you'd like to ask your three bachelors that are alive? It's Rayman, Donnie, and Sickle Cell.
I would like to know what would be your guys' weaknesses in a relationship.
Let's start with Sickle Cell.
So my weakness is I'm somebody who's try to plan something to the T. I know a lot of people like freelance and just go with the flow. But my weakness to me sometimes to other people can be that I'm too like focused on scheduling instead of just like going by the day.
Fantastic. Okay, let's swing it to Donnie.
I don't know if it's a good thing or bad thing, but I'm someone that when I date someone, I love to talk like all day, every day. So I don't know if that can come off as too clingy sometimes. So I'm talking like FaceTime in the mornings, text throughout the day, and things like that. Like the person actually becomes my best friend. So it can be clingy to some people. So I would say that's probably my biggest weakness.
That should be a green flag amongst two people that want to connect. But you would be surprised. You're right, Donnie. Some on this very program have expressed, only talk to me once a week. I'm like, oh, all right. Let's swing it to It's Rayman. It's Rayman. How does that work for you?
I would say I could be a hopeless romantic. So I mean, I could say, yeah, like if I fall pretty hard, pretty fast. And then also I would say that I can be indecisive, a lot. Like as in like, like, oh, do you want to do this or this? And I'm like I'm more like, I'll just do whatever you want to do. Like, yeah.
Fantastic. Okay. We do have some real ones that put a little seasoning. So we got Anthony here. Anthony sent a little moolah to help Pointer get some dinner. And he also said, Pointer, put that link in so I can get on. So we can't do that just yet. We have a set number of people. If we add to the fun, it'll probably get a little overwhelming. For some people, this is already too much crisscrossing. So Anthony, hold tight though, because we might have a little action for you after. Now, this is a great question from a queen who always supports. She is a real one. She is the best of the best. Miss Mariposa Marigold. And this is something we can ask everybody really quick, because this can be a more fun question that can kind of help us get to know each other on a fun level. So everyone will be answering this question. We'll start with the ladies. If y'all can live in any fictional world, what would it be? Any fictional world. Thank you, Mariah, for that question. Let's swing it to Lacey first, then we'll go to Katie, then we'll go to the brothers. But let's start with Lacey, and I'll leave the question up.
A fictional world. Oh my gosh, I have no idea. I'm not sure. Can I get skipped and answer after?
Forgive me. Katie, that sounds totally fine, Lacey. Let's swing it to Katie and see if Katie has a fictional world that she would live in.
Fictional world, not sure if this counts, but I was kind of a big Twilight fan, so maybe a Twilight. I don't know. I always like that vampire stuff, so that'd be cool to be a vampire and live in that world.
Absolutely. Okay, let's swing it up to the brothers, and then we'll go to Lacey last. But let's go to It's Rayman. What fictional world would you live in?
Oh, I mean, that's honestly a really hard question for me to answer. I mean, the question was asked and so many different things ran through my mind. I like to watch anime, so I see a lot of different worlds, stuff like that. Harry Potter came to my mind. I am a Twilight fan. I've seen the movies multiple times. So I mean, honestly, there's just so many different answers in my head. It's hard to pick one.
Fantastic. Okay, let's swing it to Kyle.
Now, I would try to optimize for an adventurous world and also a safe world. At the same time, I want to have a long lifespan in that world. But I also want to, have an exciting life too. So I'm probably going to say Star Wars. And I'd probably live on the world of Coruscant. Seems pretty safe. A very beautiful planet, and I can travel the galaxy. So I feel like that's a pretty safe world to go to.
A galaxy far, far away. We love to see it. Donnie.
A bunch of things went through my mind too. Like Ray, I thought anime, but then I don't know. I don't know if this counts, so I have a backup if it doesn't. But I'm obsessed with Outer Banks. I love the idea of being an outcast, going on adventures, not really having any worries, just hanging out with my friends, going treasure hunting. I think it doesn't get better than that. So that would be my top choice if it's accepted.
Beautiful. It is accepted. Yes, you are welcome here. Let's go to sickle cell.
Oh man, this one's hard. This one's hard. I guess it got to be like Pokemon. So Ash Ketchum. I know he gets to travel a lot to different regions and meet different people, and I love competing. So I would be like one of his friends. Like, well, let me just get in. Let me join. Let me be next. And it'll just be fun traveling, not seeing your parents. 'Cause I don't know when he's seeing his parents. Still missing.
Love to see it. Love to see it, sickle cell. And now, Lacey, do you have an answer?
Man, I've been sitting here trying to think of something this whole time. I don't know why this question is so difficult for me. So I watched a show recently, actually rewatched it, but it was on Netflix, and what was it called? It's like 10/22/60, the one with James Franco, but like he can like go back in time, and he gets, you know what I'm talking about, Kyle? Like, it's such a dope show. Like, he goes back, he's trying to stop the assassination of JFK, and it's like, it's just so cool. And like, he can go back in time and he's trying to change the past and everything like that. Granted, it doesn't work out how he wants it to, but if I could go back in time and just kind of like experiment and explore the world how it used to be then, I think that would be so incredible. Just like the different lifestyle. It's so fascinating to me. Yeah, I would love to be able to do that.
Solid answers. Great answers from my real ones. Okay, well, I'm not ready to make anybody pop quite just yet. I do want to check in with the ladies, though. Let's swing it to Katie. Katie, how are you feeling about your 3 real ones that are still alive?
Pretty good. Going good so far.
Okay. And then, Lacey, how are you feeling about your 3 real ones?
Yeah, I would say they're going good so far, too.
Okay. Now, in theory, they would have hearts as well. It's kind of a unique thing where sometimes a heartbreaking device is given. If you're in studio, we would love to have y'all in studio one of these beautiful days. But let's see if the brothers, how are they feeling about it? It's Rayman. Are you feeling the 2 queens?
Oh yeah, I think they sound amazing. I like both of their personalities. They both have different traits that I think are cool.
Beautiful. Kyle, how are you feeling about your 1 queen?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I'd love to ask more interpersonal questions and get kind of down to the meat and potatoes. But I'm feeling pretty good.
Wonderful. You're going to get down to the good stuff pretty soon. Let's swing it to Donnie. How are you feeling about your 2?
I feel really good. They seem super sweet, super cool, and different personalities. So I like the difference. It's cool.
Getting a good blend for sure. Sickle cell, how do you feel about your 1 queen?
I feel pretty confident. Feel pretty good.
Okay, all right. We have another real one that dropped a little seasoning pointer. Please go back to 1 at a time format next week. But great job on all you do, and always continue to love watching you on the show. We love you too. Thank you for that. We got to always switch it up. So that's the beauty of what we're doing this evening. But thank you for that. You're a real one. All right. Well, now I want to throw it. Let's let the brothers ask some questions. We'll kick it off with Kyle, because who doesn't love meat and potatoes unless you're a vegan, vegetarian? Sorry about that. But Kyle, what do you have? What would you like to ask your real one, Lacey?
Yeah, I would say, what would you hope for, in your ideal partner, ideal relationship in the future? I know you want to focus on family, and it's really good that you're family oriented now, especially with your profession. But what's kind of your ideal family setup? How many kids do you want to have? Is there a particular area that you want to live in? Any specific type of home you'd want to live? What kind of family vacations would you want to go on? Yeah, I'm curious.
So I would ideally love to have 3 kids. I'm one of 5, so I come from a very big family, and I'm the middle child. So, and yes, middle child syndrome is a real. But yeah, I would love to have 3 of my own. As far as like house goes, I mean, that doesn't matter to me. And family vacations, I mean, I would love for like the kids to get to experience the typical like Disneyland and all that kind of stuff, but I also wouldn't want to forget that like we can still go on trips and just bring the kids. Like they're not going to remember anyway if they're young.
True.
Like
true.
if we want to go to Barcelona or something like that, like yeah, bring the kids and it'll be an awesome experience. But you know, best of both worlds. Let them get their Mickey and Minnie, and then we could get our drink and culture and all that other fun stuff.
Love it.
Beautiful. Great question. Great answer. We got to shout out Auntie Dina, put a little seasoning. We love you, Auntie. I love that question. I want to be on Godly Men Island. They are all amazing Dina types. Haha, so I can swoon. I feel that, Auntie Dina. One day when I can hook you up with some godly men, and that's a question that's coming up. So why not cut to that chase of spicy question? Because we've got to start to narrow it down a little more. We got to get on the real one bus where one meets one. So let's go for that one. Thank you, Auntie Dina, for kind of spurring that on. Let's go for that spicy one that can divide greatly. Religion. I want to start with Katie. Katie, share with us your religious or spiritual or any other term background.
I was born and raised Catholic. I did my baptism and communion, although now I feel like I'm leaning more towards Christianity now that I'm more older.
Beautiful. Okay, so would you say so you're saying you're Christian now for the most part. Do you only want to date someone Christian? Are you open to anybody, anything?
I am open to Catholic or Christian.
Okay, understood. Let's swing it to Lacey.
I was born and raised Jewish. However, I would consider myself agnostic right now. It's not that I don't believe. I'm just more of a, if I see it, I'll believe it type of person, I suppose. I think I would say I'm also maybe a little more spiritual. Like I believe in good karma and good vibes and all that other kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm not really big on religion, and I don't necessarily have a preference as far as what religion my partner is. And I would never be like, you go to church by yourself. Like if they are what they are, like I'll join them and I'll support them, and kids would be half and half or whatever, you know, like I'm not too stuck on religion.
Okay, understood. Let's swing it to the brothers. Let's start with Sickle Cell this time. Sickle Cell, your religious stance.
Okay, so I'm Baptist. So I'm Christian. I go to a Baptist church. I also been to a couple of non-denomination church. So if you are non-denomination, that won't bother me at all. I try to date somebody within my religion, so somebody who Christianity and Baptist, but I will date somebody who is Muslim. My dad is Muslim, so I know much about it a lot, and I think there could be common grounds if she was Muslim to date somebody.
Okay, so would you date someone agnostic?
Well, date somebody agnostic? No.
Okay, all right. We'll keep that in mind for if pops may start to occur. She's already okay. Well, y'all already ain't connected, so okay. But we'll get back to that. Donnie, your religious background.
Yep, similar to Katie, I grew up Catholic. Now I would say self-proclaimed Christian. I go to church weekly on Sundays. I don't have a preference what someone else believes. My last relationship, she was actually Muslim, so I really don't mind. I support whatever you believe. As long as you let me do me, I'm okay with it.
Got some Muslim themes in the house. Allahu Akbar. Let's go to Kyle. Kyle, your religious background.
So I was raised Catholic. I went to a Catholic high school from 7th grade to senior year of high school. Upon graduation, I started to kind of think differently about religion. My grandfather is also a physics professor over in Paris, so he introduced me to a lot of scientific ideas and quantum physics and things of that nature. So now I kind of study all religions. I turned my camera off because I went to go grab it, but I have the Quran right here, I have the Bible right here, and I have the Vedas as well. So I try to like understand all different religious kind of topics. So that way I'm well versed overall in the religions of the world. But currently I'd say I'm kind of like a spiritual guy. I gained a lot of my following making law of attraction content, positivity content, spirituality content, and really just focusing on that. So I would say I'm more spiritual and take different aspects of the different religions and kind of try to be the best wholesome person I can be, if you can say it like that.
Understood. And let's go to It's Rayman, religious current stance.
Yeah, I was born and raised Catholic. I also did my first baptism. I did my first communion. And then as for now, I don't know exactly what I would say. I mean, I believe in God. I believe in Jesus. I still pray every day. I guess don't know exactly which one I would say. I mean, I guess I would say I'm still Catholic, but I mean, if a friend were to invite me to church and it's their Christian church or whatever, I still love to go. I still love to go check it out, see the communion and stuff like that. So I'm kind of open, but yeah, I believe in God and Jesus.
Yeah, I'll invite you to church, and that's for real. Amen to that.
Yeah.
All right, so, I want to. After that, we might have to pop, and get to our 2 and 2, to where the two of you have the two that you want to connect with. Katie, let's start with Katie. Katie, after those responses, is there a heart you want to break? Or do those, if that works for you, it's okay, but we do have to start to narrow it down.
Perhaps sickle cell.
Oh, okay.
Because I agreed with Lacey with the 6 months getting out of a relationship is kind of new still also.
Okay, understood. And again, as sickle cell made it clear, though, he is healed and that kind of thing. But Katie, that just doesn't work for you. You want someone that, no matter whether they say they're healed or not, you want someone just with more time stamped on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Based on what you heard and see from sickle cell, if he has been out of a relationship for longer, could he be your type?
He could. Yeah, he does seem very interesting. He seems healed, just that I want to be more confident and yeah.
Okay. Sickle cell, based on what you heard of Katie, is she someone that's your type?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What I want to do now, sickle cell, I have some questions for you, because now that both queens have popped, we won't have you stay on this format unless another queen calls in, which, depending on the time of the show, that may not happen this evening. But tell us, I don't think your mama named you sickle cell, did she?
She did not.
Okay. Just making sure. Is there a reason why that's your username?
Yes, it is. The reason is my username. Yes, sir.
Do you want to share that reason, or are you keeping that on the down low?
No, I can share the reason. So I actually tried to change it. It was the idea. I knew I put it there a couple years ago because I do have sickle cells. I put it there because I have sickle cell. But I tried to change it, and what I wanted to change it to didn't work. So by the time I thought about it, I kept it the same.
Understood. Well, God bless you on that journey. If you want to do this sickle cell, this is something I want to offer before we say goodbye, is if you want to do a pointer pose, some ladies watching right now might be like, you know what? That is a king, and that's a real one. So if you want to show what you look like, if you place your camera down and kind of stand, if you want to, we call it a pointer pose, just so the ladies can be like, oh, I'm going to slide in his DMs, because you said you're 5'10", right?
I'm 5'10". That's correct.
5'10", yeah. So that, for some, that's close enough to 6, and they'll check off the box. You want to show, ladies, sickle cell 23. That's your IG. Is that correct?
That's my IG. That's correct.
Okay, awesome. Okay, well, thank you, sickle cell, for being here this evening. I don't know if another queen will call in, but we're focused on Lacey and Katie right now. So we appreciate your sickle cell. You're a real one.
Have a great day. Good luck,
Have a great evening. God bless you down there in Mississippi. Yeah, my boy. All right. Well, we're narrowing it down now. That was Katie's choice. So I want to throw it to Lacey. Lacey, is there a heart you want to break, or are you feeling what you're feeling right now?
I think I could pop.
Who you popping on?
I think I'm gonna pop on Rayman.
Okay.
And my reasoning is when he was describing, what did you call it? Not a green or red flag. It was something else, but you basically were saying how you kind of just like go with the flow. And if they say they want to do something, you just say, oh, okay, yeah, let's do it. I personally need somebody who can and will take initiative and be like, this is what we're doing. Wear this, get dressed, and let's leave at this time. Like, I love someone who can like set a plan, follow through, and you know, just be able to take charge, I guess.
Oh no, yeah, I definitely get what you're saying.
Bit of a turn on for me.
Got it.
Kind of definitely more in like terms of like eating wise and stuff like that. But I do get what you're saying.
Okay. Now, Lacey, before he said that, could he be your type overall?
You seem really nice. I will say physically, I know you said you're 5'4".
Yeah,
I don't know if I would be comfortable dating somebody my same height.
Mm.
respectable.
You
Yeah,
want to look up. You want someone to look up to.
kinda, yeah.
Understood. Okay. That's all right. Well, thank you for keeping it real. It's Rayman. You're still alive because Katie has not popped on you. So you are still alive. Katie has Donnie, Kyle, and it's Rayman. And Lacey is down to Donnie and Kyle. So we're getting closer. We're getting closer to our real one connections. Ladies, I do want to throw it to either one of you. Do either of you have a question for your real one?
Sure, I'll ask one. Where do you guys want to live? Like, do you have a final destination as to where you'd like to have your house and family and all that?
Great question. Let's start with Donnie.
I love this question. So my dream is on my dream board. I have 4 locations that I want to own properties in: Nashville, Miami, San Diego, and Nicaragua. Each place holds something special to me, but home base, Nashville, Tennessee. I love it up there. It's peaceful. It's close to family. I'm flexible though. If I understand family is important for my partner, I want to meet them halfway. So that's for me personally, but due to change, just depends on who I'm with.
Got it. Let's swing it to Kyle.
So when I left, I'm born and raised from Boston, Mass. When I left, I moved to Miami, lived there for 2 years. Now I've been in Austin for 3 years. May move out of Austin, maybe move to Atlanta or New York or London for 2 years, and those particular places, but nothing's set right now. When I made the plan, I had figured, okay, I'm from Boston. I would move to New York on my last city and live there. That way, I'm close to my family back home in Boston. But if my daughter wants to be a ballet dancer, she can go to New York in the city and be trained by some of the best in the world. Or if my son wanted to be an actor, he could go to New York in the city and be trained by some of the best in the world. So I figured New York was a good spot to be near family, but also any pursuits that my kids wanted to go after, they'd relatively be able to do anything in New York. So I would say probably New York around there, but nothing set in stone.
Okay.
Got it. All right. Now I want to throw it to Katie. Katie, do you have a question that you'd like to ask? You have 3 real ones that you're holding on to. Do you have a question you'd like to ask the 3 of them?
What would be your guys' ideal date?
Let's start with Rayman.
Ideal date. I'd probably say a dinner, nice dinner, things like that. And then I like to have fun. I like to, maybe do an arcade, some bowling, something like that. I like to throw in some competitiveness, have some laughs, make some jokes, things like that. So I'd probably say like dinner and then, arcade or like bowling, something fun afterwards. Batting cages.
Beautiful. Okay, let's swing it to Kyle.
I would probably say, meeting you up, walking around downtown, kind of talking, getting to know each other, maybe even going to the park, sitting down for maybe an hour, hour and a half. After that, probably going to a comedy club because I love to laugh. So going there, enjoying that, having a good time. After probably going to a dinner, from walking, going to a comedy club, eating some fine dining for sure. And then maybe end the night at a drive-through movie theater, sit in the car, kind of do something old school, something classic, something that's extremely authentic. And then, from that point, kind of bring you home, and hopefully get a second date.
All right. Valid. Donnie.
Oh, I love that. That sounds awesome. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that was really good. For me, I would have to say, so I live downtown as well. I like walking around here. I like checking the sites. I love skyscrapers. I think it's super cool, and I'm right on the bay, so definitely going to walk around there. then I think something really fun is I enjoy taking the train over to Fort Lauderdale for the Inter Miami soccer game. So I think it'd be a really good time to go together on the train, have some drinks, get some food on there as well. Go to the stadium, watch the game, enjoy it. I grew up playing soccer, so I love going to those games. After that, if it's not too late, usually ends around 9, maybe go to a nice dinner, and then hopefully, second date after that.
Awesome. Katie, do those responses work for you?
Yeah, they seem really fun, like a really good time. I love to laugh also, and yeah, watching sports live is a good time also.
Fantastic. All right. All right. Well, the ladies got to ask their questions. Brothers, do you have another line of questions? We can start with Rayman. Rayman, do you have a question you'd like to ask Katie?
Yeah, I mean, how are you with big families? And then, for example, like, how are you with taking jokes or, for example, like, I mean, for example, like my family, I have a big family, meeting them and everything. I mean, honestly, my family likes to talk shit. We like to talk jokes. We like to, laugh, do things like that. I mean, we kind of always tell people if we don't talk shit to you, that means we don't like you. So, I mean, how do you think you'd be with that?
Well, I grew up with Hispanic also. So yeah, you kind of develop thick skin growing up also. I like to joke around also. I'm not really someone to take it to the heart. If I hear a joke, I'll give a joke back, and yeah, just go with the flow, have fun, not take nothing
Yeah.
personal.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Kyle, do you have a question for Lacey or Katie?
Yeah, in terms of some of your guys'
Just
aspirations,
Lacey.
I know.
Sorry, I forgot. Katie popped. I'm sorry.
In terms of some of your guys' aspirations, like kind of long term, what you guys want to do, let's say, family aside, I think everyone here, we want to have families, we want to be able to travel the world. But what are your guys's, or what, Lacey, what's your aspiration when it comes to, that 5, 10, 15 years down the line? Let's say in terms of, hobbies or career or things of that nature.
As far as career goes, I personally would love to open up my own in-home daycare. Unfortunately, I just can't do it right now because I live in an apartment. But down the line, yeah, I would absolutely love to start my own daycare. I actually grew up with my parents having their own in-home daycare in my basement. And I know that sounds crazy, but my house was a ranch. So the whole bottom floor was the length of my house. And the basement had like 4 TVs, foosball, ping pong, just like everything and anything in there. And all of the kids at my school went there. Like it was very well known. So I would love to be able to open up my own in-home daycare and kind of do what my parents did as I was younger. And then what was the other part to your question? I'm so sorry.
Well, I mean, you basically answered it, to be honest. I think that's great.
Beautiful. Okay. Donnie, did you have a question for Lacey or Katie?
I do. This one I like to ask because if I'm trying to figure out the best way to word it. If going based off appearance, what is one thing most people wouldn't guess about yourself?
I have one. I don't know how to not get like too into detail about it. Basically, if someone were to look at me, they would not know that I am a newly breast cancer survivor.
Thank you, Jesus. Amen. Thank you, Lord.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Thank you. I hit remission last November, December, January, February, March. So 16 months cancer free at this point.
That's a blessing. That is a blessing.
Thank you.
Yeah. You're a survivor. You going?
I am.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Katie, we need you to answer Donnie's question.
I guess probably based off appearance. I'm sorry. They would probably guess that I'm a natural blonde.
Wow. Okay. You don't have to share. Yeah, yeah, you're perfect. Yeah. We'll get to your actual hair color when we do the grand reveal. Okay. Wow. Folks, we're making great time. We're getting to know each other. Let me swing it to the other spicy one. Then it's probably gonna be a little pop, pop, pop time. Um, it's one that always causes a little division, especially the way our nation is framed right now. We're talking about politics. Let's start with the brothers this time. The brothers, the kings. Let's start with Kyle. Kyle, politically, I don't want you to get doxxed. I don't want you to get canceled. I love you, Kyle, but I do need you to kind of tell me first, are you leaning towards a certain side? Are you moderate? Are you open to dating someone of a different political denomination? Tell me.
Yeah, so I would say that I'm more of a liberal, to be honest. Again, I was raised in Boston, Mass, and Boston's a pretty liberal place. So I kind of believe that, whatever you want to do with your life, you should be allowed to be able to do it. There should be resources for all, just in terms of the allocation of where our funding and money is going. We should encourage people to go after their dreams, no matter what it is. Now, am I an ultra liberal in terms of some of those kind of more spicier topics? We can get in detail if you guys want to, but kind of more some of those more spicier topics, not necessarily, but I am definitely a liberal 100% for sure. And I'm open to dating people of other political beliefs. I have dated people of other political beliefs in the past, but just in general, I'm a liberal through and through.
Okay, very good. Let's swing it to Rayman.
To be honest, I kind of keep myself out of that. I don't really pay attention or even have an opinion towards anything on it. I kind of just stay to what's actually happening in my life and things like that.
Understood. Now, are you open to dating a woman if she was more political and more vocal about?
Oh,
Yeah, that's okay.
yeah. I mean, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, awesome. Let's swing it to Donnie.
So I am registered independent. It's funny. My mom's hardcore liberal. My dad, he tiptoes the line, but I personally don't mind. I see value in both sides. Yeah, I think both sides kind of lie a lot. So I'm very much down the middle. I think that's the way I like it. As for dating someone, I don't want an extreme on either direction. I don't mind if you are Republican or Democratic. I really don't mind, but just don't be all up in my face about oh, this side's doing this. It's funny, my mom's that way, and I can't. Sometimes I have to be like, Mom, come on, please relax. So that's all I ask. I don't mind who you support, but please do not be all up in my face about it.
Yeah, get out my grill. Understood. Let's swing it to the queens, and then we're going to have to see if some division happened or if some unification occurred. But let's start with Katie. Katie, politically, where are you at?
I kind of feel like I'm leaning more towards liberal, but I'm not really to sort of pick sides or judging on what anybody feels about their political views. I just watch the news sometimes and see what's going on with the world, so I try to remain neutral about all that and just not too sure you in that certain position.
Understood. Let's swing it to Lacey.
I would definitely say liberal, but leaning more towards Democrat. I'm a big F Trump, F MAGA, absolutely not. And I could not date somebody who supports that man. There's no denying it. I'm not gonna lie and pretend to not be someone who I'm not. Absolutely not.
Got it. Understood. Okay. Let me throw it to the ladies first. Ladies first, Women's Month. Let's do it. Lacey, did those responses, you have two kings remaining? No, three, right? Are you? Two. You have Donnie and Kyle. Lacey, do both of their responses work for you, or are you ready to pop?
I think they both worked.
Okay. That's fine then. Yeah, we don't have to put the pressure on too much yet. Let me ask the two brothers, though. Donnie and Kyle, does Lacey's response work for you? So Donnie.
I would have to say I don't mind if you're all F Trump, but I have to know how vocal you are about it. Like I said, I don't mind your preference, but if someone's, going out of their way of I don't know, spray painting a Trump sign and like, saying F Trump or something like that, then it's like, okay, it's too much for me. But if you don't like him, you disagree with his politics, I fully support you, but I just got to know like how active are you on the hates?
Share with us, Lacey. What do you do?
I don't scream it from the rooftops. I mean, the people who I hang around are typically people who share the same beliefs as me. I haven't like attended any, events where I'm like walking around with signs, but I also don't judge people who do. My two younger sisters, like they'll go to protests and stuff. Yeah, I really don't like him, but I'm not like posting and talking shit on social media every day about him. Like if he does something stupid, I might say like a little something that day, like what is this dude doing? But I'm not too vocal about it.
Does that work for you, Donnie?
Thumbs up.
Okay. All right. Kyle, how did her Lacey's response work for you?
Yeah, I would say that definitely works for me, especially the more leaning Democrat. I'm also more liberal, more leaning Democrat, to be honest. And I'm, I don't want to say like F that guy, but release those files 100%. I'll put that out there.
Oh yeah. If anyone said otherwise, they're a bozo. Yeah. Let me swing it to Katie. Katie, did Rayman's response work for you, and Donnie's response work for you?
Yeah, I feel like they both see my views on it. They're pretty neutral about it, and they don't hate or judge anyone else about their views on political terms either.
Okay. Rayman, did you like Katie's political response?
Yeah, I did. And she seems pretty chill and neutral about it as well. So.
All right. Well, it seems like nobody's ready to pop. So that was doing my job. That was a spicy one. Let me throw it to anybody. Does anybody have a question before I get ready to do my job again?
Sure. Katie, do you have any tattoos?
I do have one tiny little heart on my left shoulder, and that's it.
Rayman, do you have any tats?
I do. I have my arms here. I have my arm here.
Okay.
Here, and then my leg and my wrist. That's it.
Okay.
Or my calf and wrist.
A true LA Chicano. I feel that. You can tat it up.
Yeah.
Feel that. Okay. Do we have a question from Lacey?
How do you guys handle dark humor? Because I am the queen of dark humor. Coming from a breast cancer survivor at 32 years old, it's all I know at this point.
Let's swing it to Donnie first. Donnie.
I love dark humor. Sometimes I would hate if people had to go through like my group chats with like some of the homies. Like I'm obsessed with dark humor. I think it's hilarious.
Beautiful. Kyle?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to second that. I love dark humor as well. And same thing with the group chat. If that got exposed, FBI might be knocking on my door. But no, I'm always sharing dark humor memes with my friends and laughing at it. I wish I could make content on it. But you gotta tiptoe that online very carefully. But if I could, I would.
It's true. All right. Katie, did you have a question for Rayman, or Rayman? You asked her a question. Katie, did you have a question for Rayman?
Do you getting any more tattoos?
Rayman?
I don't know, honestly. I don't think so. There was one that I was thinking of getting for my aunt who passed, and me and her were really close. We were like best friends. But I haven't got it, and I honestly don't know if I'm going to. But I think that's kind of the only one that I have in mind on wanting to get. Besides that, I think I'm kind of done. I mean, all my tattoos mean something to me. I don't like to just get it just to get it.
Those are the best ones. Yeah, those that have
yeah.
Let's swing it to Donnie. Donnie, Katie asking that since you're still alive with her, do you have any tattoos?
I do. I have 4.
Okay.
I have 4. So I got one right here on my shoulder or on my arm. This one's actually really funny. My brother gave it to me before I moved to Miami. then one on my ribs, and one right here. But if I'm being honest, I do want more, but with like commercials, they have to cover them. So I only got up here where it can still be covered. So I'll probably hold off on getting them, and I don't know if I'll get any when I turn, like when I'm like 40 and stuff. So probably won't happen, but we'll see. I do appreciate them though.
Okay. All right. Let me do my job, and then it is unfortunately going to be a little more pop time. But let me ask a question. All of you are going to answer. It has to do. It has to do with our own. And somebody spoke to this earlier, I believe. I believe it was Katie, and I was like, no, let's keep it to other people's red flags. But what are some things about yourself that you may consider toxic, a red flag? Maybe even a little yellowish if you don't want to be as bold to say it's a red flag, but something you need to work on. We can start with Katie, then Lacey, then the brothers. But Katie, what are some of your own red flags?
Like I mentioned earlier, sometimes I could be a bit impatient. But I am working on that, trying to better myself every day. I see my flaws and I want to be a better person. Another red flag maybe might be I do love going to the gym a lot. Not sure if that might be a red flag for the partner. I don't mind going together or so, but I am a big gym person now, and not sure if that might be a red flag to my other partner or.
Okay. Do you go multiple times a day, or just once a day but multiple times a week?
Yeah, kind of almost every day. I'll probably take 1 or 2 days off.
Okay. No, we do what we got to do. Let's swing it to Lacey.
As far as red flags go, I will say sometimes I can be a bit of a pushover. That's definitely something that I've been actively working on, and not so much as in like someone's just not being nice to me and I'm letting them get away with it. It's more so just kind of like how I explained earlier, how I let a lot of things slide in my past relationships. Because I just didn't speak up. So I guess that kind of coincides with me needing to work on being more vocal as well. Yeah, I think I just need to work on using my voice a bit more and kind of putting my foot down and letting my partner know what I like and what I don't like.
Absolutely. Very valid. Let's swing it to the brothers. Let's go to Rayman.
Yeah, I mean, I would say two things that come to mind is I can get a little jealous. I mean, I wouldn't say anything crazy or anything like that, but I can get a little jealous. I'm like, damn, like, or kind of, just get a little about it. And then I can be a people pleaser, very like, I don't like to hurt people's feelings, or, if someone needs help or something, I like to try to help them if I can, even if it's really not in my best interest. I can be a people pleaser.
Thank you for that, Rayman. Let's swing it to Kyle. Some of your own red flags.
I would say a big red flag that I've noticed in myself is I'm slightly obsessed with content creation, social media. Whatever I'm doing, I love to document it. And that goes for the individual that I'm with as well. If we're, at Disney World, or if we're on vacation somewhere, I'd love to document that and put that online. I'd say another red flag is I'm slightly obsessed with legacy. So a lot of my big thing is documenting not just myself, but my family, the individual that I'm with, their family as well, because I'm obsessed with the idea of in 200 years or 300 years from now, my descendants can watch me and get advice from me or learn from my family, etc. So I'm always trying to document what I'm doing and what my family is doing and what my partner's family is doing, etc., etc.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. And Donnie, what are some of your red flags?
Quick second, Kyle. At first, I thought you meant Legacy, the video game. That's why I laughed. But after you got into it, I was like, "Oh shit, he's gonna think I'm an asshole." So, but no, that's super cool.
You're fine, bro.
But no, as for myself, I would say once I've gotten pretty comfortable, I can sometimes be a bit of a smartass. I would say if there's something I don't like, I'll throw a smart remark in there occasionally. So I would say that's a red flag. Another one could be I can be pretty spontaneous. So maybe we have plans to do something, but if something, more fun comes up, like I would be like, hey, would you want to switch plans and do this? And that easily can happen. I feel like there's a lot of distractions, especially in larger cities, so plans are due to change pretty frequently. And just like Kyle, social media is very big for me. And with that, I can sometimes, be a people pleaser. I like the attention sometimes, I would have to say, but social media, I don't know. I like documenting things. I like showing my life, what it looks like, sharing it with people. So I would say those are the three main red flags.
Thank y'all, all of you, for your honesty and transparency. You are the true embodiment of real ones. Now let's get to it. Let's swing it with Katie first. Katie, how did those responses work for you? Because I believe it is time to pop, pop, pop. How are you feeling, Katie?
I'm feeling good with both of their answers. No complaints as of the moment.
Okay. Are you leaning towards a pop for one of them? You've got two kings left.
Not in the moment.
Oh, okay. I won't put the pressure on you just yet. Let's swing it to Lacey. How are you feeling about your two kings responses?
I like both their responses. But obviously I understand I do have to pop.
If you're ready.
Oh, okay. Well, if we could keep going for a little bit more, that'd be cool. Because I guess not necessarily like ready to pop.
Okay. That's a compliment to y'all. Y'all are killing it tonight, my brothers. Wow. During Women's History Month, the men doing okay. All right. Well, I do now want to throw it to Lacey, and then I'll go to Katie. But Lacey, do you have a question for your two kings?
What would you say your green flags are?
Want to go Donnie first?
I'd say green flags. I'm all very much about being happy, bringing good energy, good vibes. Even one of the tats on me says "bad time, happy face." I really want to make other people happy. That's the thing. I want them to associate whenever they see me a good, welcoming feeling. I think that's number one. Number two, I would have to say just the active lifestyle. Like I said, when I'm with someone, I really want them to know I'm with them. I like showing that I'm affectionate to them, that I care about them, I'm with them and only them. So I would say those are the main things.
Beautiful. Kyle?
I would say my green flags is I'm really positive. I used to have in my bio on Instagram, unrealistically positive. And again, that has to do a lot with my background, just studying law of attraction, understanding energy and how positive vibes really do turn out into a positive life. Another green flag I'd say is I'm really dedicated to whatever the goal my partner has. So for instance, one of the girls that I used to date in the past, she was an equestrian. So she rode horses, and I was very much like, hey, let's make some equestrian content. Let's connect with other kind of like equestrians in the area. Maybe we could do collaborations. You could find a mentor to accomplish the goals that you have. And I set out a plan for that. So although I have my own dreams and goals, I'm very much invested in my partner's dreams and goals as well, and how we can help her accomplish that as well.
Green flag for sure. And Rayman, even though it's Lacey's question for her too, I want you to answer that because I'm sure that'll be music to Katie's ears to hear your green flags.
Sure. Yeah. I would say when I'm in a relationship, I'm in a relationship. I mean, I'm very much about the relationship and the person. I love to make jokes and have a good time. So I would say, when I'm with someone, we'll always be laughing, having fun, having a good time. I just think a green flag is just when I'm there. Like I give my 100 to the person that I'm with.
Beautiful. All right. Katie, I want to throw it to you. Do you have a question for Rayman or Donnie?
Yes. What kind of music are you guys into?
Great question, Rayman.
Oh, I would say a bit of everything. I mean, except for like metal and metal. I mean, I don't really listen to it. Rock. I mean, I guess there's some that I could say I listen to. Country. I'm like half. There's songs that I really like, and then there's songs where I'm like, it's just not my thing. But besides that, like hip hop, rap, EDM, like all types of music. I love music. So if my listening to my playlist in the car is just my playlist is on shuffle, so it's very like it'll go from hip hop to rap to R&B to like whatever. Like it's just very, yeah.
Beautiful. All right, let's look at the Donnie.
Yeah, similar. I listen to everything. I like hip hop, merengue, bachata, rock, honestly anything. Not too big into the metal, but I will say I accidentally did go to a rock concert once at a festival, and or metal concert, and it was pretty fun. So in person I like it, but on headphones or in the car, definitely not. But honestly, any type of music.
All right. And just because Lacey may want to know, Kyle, what kind of music are you vibing out to?
Yeah, very similar hip hop, R&B, rap. I do love lo-fi. I study and work with lo-fi in the background a lot. It helps me focus. As you guys can see, I got Logic right here on my wall. I got another picture right here of XXX Tentacion. So love kind of that emo lo-fi kind of rap as well. But really, I'm kind of broad strokes across the board. I love all styles of music.
Beautiful. The versatility. Appreciate it.
Sorry. And then if I can also say, I actually also really love oldies. So like MV Riders, Temptations, like things like that. Like I love old music. I love stuff like that. Grew up with it with my family and everything. I love the songs and just the way the music was made back then. Beautiful stuff.
They don't do it like that anymore, Ray, man. You're preaching.
Yeah, yeah.
Katie, I want to ask you the question that you asked them. What kind of music are you rocking to?
I like their responses because I'm similar also. I like all kinds of music. I listen to country, hip hop, rap, EDM, house, all that. Rock also. Yeah, I like a mix of everything, bachata, reggaeton, everything.
Beautiful. And Lacey, what kind of music do you vibe to?
I kind of listen to just about everything as well, but I would say I favor R&B, hip hop, and rap.
Oh yes. All right. Great answers here. Great real one connections being established. Anybody ready to pop? This is for anybody because we do want to start to get in. Just one, of course. Let me go to Donnie. Let me go to the brothers. Donnie, are you ready to pop? You, Lacey, and Katie are both feeling you. What do you think?
I don't know right now. It's like Series of Love is Blind right now. I don't know.
Netflix. I don't like to say it. I like to say Love is disabled and needs ADA compliance. But Netflix.
Well, no, I'm not, honestly. I'm enjoying both right now. They're asking great questions. I don't want to yet.
That's okay. Well, that's okay. Kyle, how are you feeling?
Yeah, I mean, so far I think Lacey's pretty cool. She seems like a genuine, authentic person. I'm loving the conversation, so I'm gonna keep my pin away from that balloon.
All right, don't pop, as the songwriter said. Rayman, how are you feeling with Katie?
Oh, I'm good. She seems awesome. She seems really cool.
Wow.
I like her answers so far.
Don't make me show faces before I'm supposed to. I don't want to get fired, but I'm loving the connections established. So I'll do my job. We'll go for some that could be seen as spicy. I think a lot of you already spoke to pets, which is spicy. We spoke to smoking, which is spicy. Drinking, we kind of touched on it, but not as deep. I'll start with Donnie. Donnie, are you a drinker, or would you say you're a social drinker, drinking all the time?
Social. It's once in a blue moon as well. It kind of goes with just special occasions now. Back then in college, like every other college student I would, but now it's like I like wine here and there throughout the week, maybe once on a Friday night, but not really too much into drinking.
Awesome. Kyle?
Yeah, I would say really only whenever I go out. So for instance, this weekend is South by Southwest here in Austin. So most likely I'm probably going to be enjoying a couple of drinks. But when I do enjoy a couple of drinks, I try to make sure it's, kind of high quality so I don't have a hangover. So I'm a big fan of Lalo tequila. This isn't a sponsorship, but so mainly socially.
Understood. Rayman, you said,
yeah. I don't drink. Yeah.
All right.
I used to, but I've been sober for almost 2 years now.
Awesome. God bless you. I think that's a wise choice. I really do. Katie, your relationship with the bottle.
I drink occasionally, more of a social type too. Like if there's any gatherings with my friends or family or something special going on, I don't mind having a glass of wine.
Okay. Okay. Lacey?
I'm definitely more of a social drinker. I'm not the type of person who comes home and like needs a nightcap before I go to bed. But I will say, being single and living in a big city like Charlotte, I do enjoy going out on the weekends and I will drink out at the bars when I do go out. I never get like drunk. I never get sloppy. That's just, yeah, I'm just not like that. But I do enjoy a couple drinks when I go out on the weekend.
Fantastic. All right. All right. How are these responses? Everybody's responses working okay? Working
Yeah.
okay. All right. We're going to start to narrow it down. I want to go back since we do have to reach a point where we get to the real ones, the one-on-one. Let me go for distance. Let's restate where we are. Donnie, I believe I recall you said you're in Miami.
Correct.
Okay. Kyle, Austin, Texas. Rayman, LA, Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Lacey, remind us where you are.
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Charlotte, North Carolina. You just said that. Thank you for that. And Katie, you are
Palm Springs, California.
Palm Springs, California. Okay, so with distance, a lot of the times being a factor in determining how long that long distance relationship can last, if it will even begin. I want to start with Lacey. Based on where your two kings are, does the distance play a part for who you may lean towards?
It definitely does play a part. I typically don't even entertain long distance relationships if I'm being quite honest, and that's a me problem. I can be needy in a good way. Like when I want to hang out with you, I just want to be like, hey, come over. Or if I need a hug, I want to be like, can you please come over? Just give me a hug. So distance definitely does play a part, and it's super unfortunate that y'all are so far away because you're both so sweet. Could it be something that I could work on? Possibly. It really just depends on the person, the connection, and how things unravel. But I didn't see long distance being an option for me. But who knows?
We want real ones to take chances. That's what makes real ones be real ones many times. So keep that in mind, Lacey. I'm gonna let you sit on that for a minute. Let's swing it to Katie. Katie, your two kings, you have Rayman and Donnie. Does their distance play a part? Same state for Rayman, but Donnie on the other side of the nation. How does that work for you?
I feel like as long as we're both willing to kind of travel and compromise on the distance, if we feel the connection, also if things work out, I don't really mind the distance. Maybe things can be worked out.
All right. That's a kicker. Guys, how do you feel about that? Because then it's going to be pop time, at least for the one-and-one. Let's start with Donnie. Donnie, how do you feel about the distance?
I've done it before. The last relationship, I was here in Miami, and my partner was in the state of Washington, so it doesn't get further than that. It wasn't my favorite, I will be honest. So I do personally and selfishly, I would prefer someone at least on the same coast. So that's kind of how I feel about it right now.
Okay. All right. We're keeping it real. Keeping it real. Kyle, how do you feel about the distance?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I've had a lot of different long distance kind of flings or situationships, if you will. I've dated a girl in Atlanta, a girl in Wisconsin, a girl back home in Boston. So I don't mind it as much. Now, of course, everyone wants someone that's in their specific city, so that's obviously preferred. But I'm no stranger to long distance, so I don't really have a problem with it.
Yeah. Okay. Rayman?
I mean, I have also been in a long distance relationship before. I mean, it can really suck. But I mean, I think in the case of Katie, Palm Springs isn't exactly that far.
Right.
Especially if she's saying she's willing to do the like halfway thing or, help each other out. I think it's maybe like an hour drive each, like an hour and a half, if that.
Meet in the middle. Amen. Make it work. All right. Well, then let me throw it. Okay. I'm going to ask Katie. Katie, you got to make a decision. I only chose you first because alphabetically HIJKL. So, it's Katie, what are you thinking? You have Donnie and Rayman. I'll even put them kind of closer to each other so you could see your kings next to each other. You got to make a decision. What's going down? Unless Katie is not ready. Oh, okay.
It's a hard decision, honestly. To keep it real.
I think it definitely is. And just in my expertise as host, with Donnie saying it would be tougher and he'd want someone on the same coast, Donnie, I could ask you, you would lean towards Lacey since you're on the same coast. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. And then Rayman, you would prefer someone on the same coast as you in the same state, just an hour drive if you met in the middle. Is that correct?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't want to take any executive authorities, but it might make the most logical sense, the most love sense for Rayman and Katie to possibly connect. Does that make Katie? How does that sound to you?
It does sound logical, and yeah, it's true. We are on the same coast, so that seems more probable.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to hold off. So Kyle and Donnie are going to stay with Lacey, and Rayman and Katie are going. Well, let me just for the aesthetic, since I paid so much for it, let me act as if Donnie and Katie, it might be a shared pop. Could we say that? That's the first time in Pop the Balloon history. A shared, maybe? Okay, so maybe they're both, okay, I paid so much for it. Let me just do that. Okay, so they're both doing it. So breaking devices from both sides there. So it's down to Rayman and Katie. So let me just do this, and then we're going to get back to Kyle, Donnie, and Lacey. But you've waited, fans. You've waited so much. I should try to charge you for this. So, send me a little money so we see this grand reveal. Just kidding, of course. Rayman and Katie. Rayman, are you ready to see Katie?
Yeah.
Do you have any final questions before you see your queen?
No. We
don't know if okay.
Much better.
Perfect. Katie, are you ready to reveal yourself, or do you have another question you'd like to ask Rayman?
I think I'm good for the moment. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I want you, Katie, to show yourself. Reveal to the fans, reveal to could be your man, Rayman. Show us what you're working with. All right, there we go. And then some
very beautiful.
Let me do that. Okay.
So pretty.
Beautiful. Yes.
Okay.
Very beautiful.
Beautiful, Katie. Thank you for showing yourself, being patient, and keeping it real. And your arm, I hope your arm ain't too sore. We're going to make up for that if y'all connect. So, Rayman, just confirm, is Katie someone that is your type?
Oh, yeah, she's very beautiful.
Okay. Now, Katie, you've seen Rayman this whole time. Is he someone that's your type?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, do y'all have, now that you see each other, the only thing I do have a thing I'd like for both of you to do, but before that, do either of you have a question for each other?
Well, I guess if you just like to continue talking, really.
Oh, okay. Katie, do you want him to slide in your DMs is the question.
Sure.
Oh, okay. So, my question, what I like people to do is to do a pointer pose. Now, we already got the heights. Rayman said he's 5'4". Katie, you're petite at 5'1". But both of you, if you want to show a full body, if you can, a full body kind of pose, just so they can see that, and God bless our dear amputees, we are ADA compliant on the show, but if it was like, oh man, that one leg is, a little different, that could play a part. Some we want to respect all. So Rayman, if you want to be a gentleman and do that first.
Katie, yeah, I mean, I can try to. I mean, just
okay. Maybe if you put the phone down, but that can work. You see that?
Yeah. I mean, it is.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, the light kind of sucks.
Okay. My boy got hair. He's not hat fishing. Katie, that's good news.
Oh yeah, nah.
Full hairline, man. Like points, man. We twinning, my boy. Full hairline. Okay, perfect. Okay. Now, Katie, if you want to give a pointer pose, if you want to either put your phone down or put it elsewhere so he can see.
Sure.
Okay. All right. Beautiful. Okay, that works. That's great. Rayman, does that work for you?
Yeah, no, she's very beautiful.
Okay, we love to see it. Well, okay, well, my final question, and then we're going to swing it to Kyle, Donnie, and Lacey. But for Rayman and Katie, do both of you believe it could be a real one connection as you get to know each other more?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can keep it going. Yeah, find out more.
Oh, well, fans, clap it up in the comments. Clap it up. Don't pop, pop, pop. It's a one connection. We love to see white people clap for us. It's a beautiful thing. So we have these hands here that clap anytime we get a real one connection. So we're not going to pop, pop, pop. We are going to connect. So Rayman and Katie, you earned this. Rayman, slide in that lovely lady's DMs. Spit game, shoot your shot, and any other euphemism that is used for the interaction thereof. So I'm going to actually dismiss you both out. You did it. And then we might check up on you and then throw some money your way if an actual connection occurs, even tonight or a day later, if y'all are actually conversing. So we'll check in with you. Awesome. We appreciate you, Rayman and Katie. Looking good, y'all. Looking good. Yeah, sign that DM. You got her IG, Rayman?
Yeah, Katie Torres.
All right, there we go. All right. Thank you. Katie, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Wonderful. Congratulations, you two. That's a real one connection. That's what the show's all about. All right, so we're going to escort you both out. Thank you so much, folks. We love you both. Wow. We love to see it. Well, that should be encouraging to Kyle and Donnie and Lacey as we get ready to tie this up. I was going to say tie the knot. I am, have some news, but we're not going that far just yet, even though I do legally have the right to marry people. But let's get down to business. Let's see if Lacey has a question for D or K or both.
I think so.
Okay. You're just chilling. You're taking it all in. Two great kings. You're just chilling. All right. All right. And the good thing is now, Rayman is connected, but Kyle in Austin and Donnie in Miami. I mean, Miami's obviously closer to Charlotte, but still, they're both willing to travel. Let me go for this. Let me ask all three of you. I think you already alluded to it. Kyle, do you have your passport?
I do. Yes.
Okay. Awesome. Donnie, you have your passport.
Of course.
Wonderful. Lacey, you have your passport.
Sure.
You said sure?
Yeah, I said sure do.
Perfect. Awesome. Okay, so we have some world travelers ready to go, ready to glow. Let me throw it to the brothers. Kyle, you definitely said you have some meat and potato questions. Did you have a question you'd like to ask Lacey?
Yeah, I feel like this is one of the most basic questions when dating someone. What's your favorite color and why?
I'm gonna say green, and it's honestly just been my favorite color my entire life, and it just makes me think of nature.
Damn. Wow. I'm not gonna lie, that kind of blows my mind because my favorite color is green too, but specifically because of the Green Power Ranger. I grew up loving that Green Power Ranger, so that's funny you say green.
That's
What was the Green Ranger black, Kyle, or was that?
No, it was Tommy. Tommy was the Green Ranger. But throughout the shows, I'm sure they changed it. But the OG original one, he was also the Red Ranger, and then the White Ranger later on
with the long hair. With the long hair.
Exactly.
My boy. Yeah, and now he didn't pass away, did he?
Yeah, I think he passed away like a year ago or so.
Yeah, I think he had the
Jason Lee, I think is his name.
Yes.
I could be wrong on that.
He had didn't tap. He started doing like martial arts. Is that him?
Yeah, yep. And that's the guy.
I know my Mighty Morphin. All right. Donnie, did you have a question you wanted to ask Lacey?
Yeah. Lacey, how many boyfriends have you had?
So I'm definitely the type of person who takes relationships seriously. I'm not a big fan of casual dating or flings. So when I do commit to somebody, it typically turns into a long-term relationship because I wait until I know this is right and I want them to be my person, and we continue to grow. Ironically enough, my first relationship was long distance, but I was very young. I think, gosh, I must have been like 18 or 19. But yeah, the first one was long distance. That was about 2 years. And then I was in another relationship for about 2 years. And then this most recent one was 3 years. So all pretty long term, but yeah, 3 serious relationships.
Okay.
I respect it.
And Donnie, we're gonna throw that question back to you, except we're gonna switch the word boyfriend to girlfriends. I would assume.
I'm actually on a very similar boat. So my first serious relationship was when I was, I want to say 15, and we dated for just about 3 years. So right before senior year of high school, we split up, and then college, it was about a 2-year relationship. After that was 5 years. and then a 1 year. So I'm the same way. Usually I date with intention. If I'm going to be with someone, I want it to be long term. Have never really done the dating around, and I don't know how the kids do it with the social media and stuff, are the social dating like Hinge and stuff. I don't know. It's never really appealed to me. So going out on multiple dates and stuff, it just feels weird to me. I don't know, but I'm more of a long-term relationship type of person.
Okay.
Makes total sense. Yeah. Kyle, you want to answer that question and share?
Yeah, so my last relationship was 6 years ago. That relationship ran for about 5 years. And then before that 5 year relationship, it was kind of high school, college, nothing really too crazy. Maybe I dated a girl, went to prom. I think we dated for maybe 6 months or so. But my real serious relationship was that 5 year relationship about 6 years ago.
So only you technically would be in one. You've had one solid relationship.
One serious solid relationship, I would say.
All right. Lacey, how does that work for you? You have Donnie and Kyle, some relationship history. Does that work for you?
Yeah, I feel like in my eyes, I just don't think I would be able to see myself dating somebody who has not ever been in a long-term relationship, because you really grow as a person once you enter one of those, and you kind of learn new things about yourself as well. Yeah, so it doesn't bother me that they've been in long-term relationships.
Okay. Very valid. All right. Lacey, how are you feeling? Are you still feeling both kings? Is there one you're leaning towards? Are you ready to pop?
It's a really tough decision, but I do think there might be one that I'm leaning more towards.
Did you want any final essential questions to solidify that lean, or are you ready to break the news?
I think I'm ready to break the news.
All right. Well, you be like Huey Lewis and do that news.
Okay. Am I saying who I'm popping on?
You can give some sandwich first of, oh, you both were so great, and all that political stuff. We just love it. It just builds it up. The drum roll in the comments.
Definitely does. Well, truthfully though, you both seem wonderful. You're both extremely handsome, and you seem like you have your head on your shoulders, and I really did enjoy getting to know both of you. And it's unfortunate that I have to choose one, but that's just how it works.
The comments are interesting.
Oh boy.
I just want to, they're prophesying and predicting, but we'll see what happens. I want you to make your decision, Lacey. Who are you popping the balloon on, if you want to?
Okay. I think that I'm going to pop the balloon on Donnie.
Okay, the comments were right. Wow. Donnie Darko got popped. Okay, tell us why you're popping on the Don.
That was tough. Oh my gosh.
What? I'm sorry to do that to you. I mean, if it was a real two, but we don't get freaky like that. We like,
Oh my gosh. I think that honestly, I feel like I would get stuck on your career, if I'm being quite honest. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that it would sit well with me. And this whole time I sat here and I was like trying to kind of get past it, because like you seem so great, but it's in the back of my head time. I don't think it's something I'd be able to be comfortable with.
Thank you for that honesty. Thank you for keeping it real. Donnie, how do you feel about that? And you kind of already expressed it, but how does that work for you?
I feel okay. I feel like I met some really cool people on here, and honestly, I'm excited to build a relationship outside of this with them. I've already written down their Instagrams. I need to get Lacey's after. I think everyone's super cool, so I'm not heartbroken. I'm not upset. I respect her decision, and I don't know. I had fun. I'm just thankful and appreciative.
Love that. Yeah. Oh yeah. And Donnie, you're a real one, and I'm sure you being in the profession you are, you might have all the ladies sliding in your DMs, but you want quality, and Lacey's quality, so that does make the difference. But that is your IG. Is that correct? Donnie.Aviles?
Donnie.Aviles.
Aviles. Wonderful. Okay. Well, ladies, slide in the DMs, but we appreciate you, Donnie, and you may be back as the Bachelor with a lineup of lovely ladies, because I'm sure they'll They'll appreciate you.
You guys
There
rock.
was a lot of comments about how much they love Donnie. So if they had put seasoning on it, you'd see that. But anyway, you're a real one, Donnie, and we appreciate you for being here this evening.
Awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Take it easy. All right.
Yes. Thank you, Donnie. We'll see you again. All right. Have a good one. All right. Wow. Down to the nittiest of grittiest. Well, it's Kyle and Lacey. Woo! If I could rearrange the alphabet, I'd put K and L together. Oh, they're already together. Bam. Okay.
Right.
So let's see. Do we have any essential questions before the big reveal? Kyle, you're a meat and potatoes kind of guy. Do you have another question?
You know, to be honest, I feel like Lacey answered a lot of my questions, and I appreciate those authentic answers.
Beautiful. Lacey, do you have a final question before the reveal?
I don't think so.
All right. Well, Lacey, it's about that time. The comments, the fans are eager for you to show your beauty, the aesthetic. So when you're ready, flip that thing on and let's see if Kyle will do a backflip or, well, he's so tall, we don't want him to break the ceiling, but.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, wow. I love your hair.
Earl.
Wow.
Earl.
Okay.
Wonderful. Okay. Kyle, repeat what you said. It was off. It was just on Lacey. What'd you say?
Yeah, no, I said I love her hair. Very beautiful.
Okay. Now, Lacey, you've seen Kyle this whole time. Obviously, aesthetically, is he someone that's your type?
Yeah.
Okay. What I want to do now is pointer pose time. I want to, Kyle, you could do the honors first. I think you might have done this before, but show us, prove that you're actually 6'7".
Yeah, 100%.
Kids what they're doing.
I apologize in advance because I'm wearing sweatpants, but hey, you know.
I am too.
Let's see. We'll make that. Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, if you guys
That boy is up to the door. He got to lean down. Okay. Oh, dang. Yeah.
That's right.
That's
So I am indeed very, very tall.
Oh my gosh.
Lacey, is that? Can you handle that? Can you handle climbing that tree?
I don't think I've ever been with somebody that tall.
First time for everything.
First time for everything. Lacey, I want you to do a pointer pose. It looks like your camera's already positioned. If you want to show Kyle how your actual height and you know.
I wasn't prepared to like stand up and show my whole outfit. I'm also in sweats. I chose comfy, but
not everybody's got to be suited up like Pointer.
thing.
That's okay. Oh, doggy sleeping. Okay, that's okay. Okay. Yes.
Okay. Oh, I love those sweatpants with the pockets. I need to get some like that.
Yeah,
That's very nice.
Fantastic. Okay. All right. You're perfect, Lacey. Okay. Well, Kyle and Lacey, are there any final questions between you two? Anything to solidify this potential connection?
Lacey, what's your Instagram?
Oh, it's I made this so long ago, so it's ridiculous, but it's Lace Face, and in face it's 5 E's.
Oh, 5 E's. 5.
So LACEFACEEEEE.
LACEFACEEEE.
He typing it in. He ready to slide in. That's my
I
boy.
got it right here on my computer.
Yeah.
I can't find it. Can you put it in the is there put it
Yeah,
in the
let's
chat?
put it in the chat. Let's do that one more time. Lacey, spell it out for us one more time.
LACEFACEEEEE.
Okay, I just put it in the chat. So we should have that lace face with 5 E's.
Gotcha.
Okay, we're going to work with that. All right. Well, once Kyle has that pulled up, and then Lacey, if you want to pull up his IG, I guess that'd be at a later time. But
that might be. I'm trying to pull it up now. I can't find it, Lacey. I don't know. Actually, I got it right. You got a sunflower right next to your.
I
Okay,
did.
I love it. Okay,
I'm a
awesome.
sunflower.
Yeah.
All right. Well, any more essentials? Now, Lacey, you have a question for him. He asked about your IG. Do you have a question for him?
No, I think we could just kind of shoot the shit through Instagram after. And
Yeah. I'm gonna leave you all alone. I won't be in your DMs. It'll just be the two of you doing what it do. So if that's the case, then my final question for the both of you is: as you get to know each other and do your thing, do both of you feel it could be a real one connection?
Yeah.
feel like it could. I wanted to mention earlier, we do have a similarity. So I used to do voiceover commercials aired all over the US.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
All that.
Wow. Okay. You know what's funny is that's actually an industry that I'm taking classes right now, seminars, but I'm trying to break into. So that's I really like that. Okay, that's so cool.
All right.
Yeah.
One more time. The fans, I'm sure they heard it, but they said yes to the Real One Connection. So why don't you clap in the comments? Because we got a Real One back to back. Oh my goodness. Don't pop, pop, pop.
Let's
pays
go.
to not pop. It pays to not pop. It truly does. So Kyle already has Lacey's IG. He's ready to slide in. Congratulations to you two. It was worth the wait. It was worth that because there's nothing better than connecting with a real one. There's nothing better. I mean, when it's the romantic seasoning, you know, some people come on, oh, I just want a friend. But no, when it's that romantic, there's nothing better than that the two becoming one, and you know that beauty. So y'all, hey, Kyle slide in her DMs. I'm gonna leave y'all alone. Congratulations. You have earned your Real One connection. So one more time, I'm gonna just clap for y'all. I love to both of y'all. Congratulations. Did it.
Hey, we appreciate you, Pointer.
Yeah.
Kyle, I knew I wasn't gonna give up on you, Kyle, because they did you wrong last time, Kyle. I'm sick of us tall black men getting the short end of the stick.
Hey, man.
Yeah, so you got you a queen there. All right, Lacey, we appreciate you. You're a real one. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. This was so fun.
We loved it. The fans loved it too. So even those that were low-key hating, no, it wasn't great. This was one of the best formats because look, to double the Real One connection, we were efficient and effective. So you can't beat that. So we thank you both. I'm gonna leave y'all alone now. I'm gonna have y'all escorted off so y'all can Kyle slide them DMs. You know
yeah, definitely. I'm shooting you a message, Lacey.
Shoot that shot. All right. Y'all have a good one. Have a great evening. Congratulations.
Thanks,
you both did it. Y'all the best. Y'all are the best. Don't pop, pop, pop. Let's just blast that one more time, y'all. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
Don't pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon.
Oh, you can't pop it, folks. You cannot. I refuse to let you pop. No, I'm just kidding. Everyone has the option to pop, but it's a beautiful thing when people want to connect with who they want to connect with. So we had a remarkable time helping real ones find real ones this evening. And like we said, there were so many people that didn't believe in Pointer's vision, but it is about helping real ones find a real one. So that's what it's all about. We love to see it. We love to be a part of it. And I, as host, am always grateful. And we had a great number of people watching. Thanks to all the fans all over the different platforms, from YouTube to Facebook to Twitch, watching this evening. We hit record-breaking numbers. So look at that. So everybody, Pointer knows. Thank you, Jesus. All right. Well, we even went past our time, so hopefully those connections are going to be connecting, and we'll check in. We want to give you updates. A lot of you love connection check-ins, and Pointer does too. Oh, no, this real, you didn't have to. Oh, you blessed me. I won't second guess your format change again. You know what you're doing, and matches were made. Great job. Pleasantly surprised. You're a real one. I wasn't even trying to. You're a real one. God bless you. Wow. FEL-FL5ET. I appreciate that for real. And it's all about the Real One connection. So anyway, we gotta try to reach. We've got some great unique ways of coming. A lot of people were surprised in St. Louis, Missouri, when we visited, and we switched it up and threw it back to the dating game. We honored the legends of past, and it turned out to be great, and a Real One connection was established. So you never know what you're going to get on the show. You never know. So we appreciate everybody for tapping in tonight. Yes, we went over, but that would be an issue if I didn't play one of the greatest renditions of your favorite song. I'd be remiss if I didn't blast the hottest track known to man.
Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 don't pop the balloon. I see the way you are looking at me. Baby, is it true? You like what you see? Got a balloon in your hand, toothpick in the other. I wanna be your man. Call me Zap and Roger. Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 don't pop the balloon. The other girls popping, they don't feel like you do. I'm feeling a connection, girl, this must be Bluetooth. Don't go too far, just stay in my sight. Don't break that heart, and everything will be alright. You're here to find love, not to pop a balloon. This is heaven sent from above, lean the key to your heart, no auto-tune. I'll make you smile, bring joy to your life. If you're around for a while, you're gonna be my wife. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. 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 Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. 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 Pop the balloon. 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 Yeah. Don't pop.
You don't pop, don't you dare pop that balloon. We love to see it and we love to be a part of it. Thank you so much, everybody, for tapping in. We're ready to roll out. It has been a long show. Now, you blessed me last week. Some of you really blessed your dear pointer after I said there was a little snippet. And I could hook you up. Oh, my goodness. Sunshine, you're going to make it sunshine this late. You are awesome, pointer. No, Sunshine, you are awesome. And you are appreciated, as Tupac said decades ago. Oh, my gosh. Y'all blessing. Good episode. Need to get on soon. Let me know. Still want to do it in person. One L. Yes, you're a real one. Thank you. Oh, is that my brother? I think that's my brother. Thank you. Yes, we'd love to hook you up with an in-person. Because there's nothing like that chemistry of in-person, that feeling that you get with real ones, aligning with real ones in person. And then some go on dates right after. We've sponsored in-person dates if we see and feel the vibe. So, El Kowalski. That's my boy. Yes, I think I know who that is. That's a real one right there. And then Sunshine, I appreciate y'all both. I was just about to say I do need something for dinner, but I love the both of y'all. And I love everyone who supported this evening and helped us all find the real one for this evening. If we had ended a little earlier, we were going to pivot a little and have some people come on and analyze the culture. We plan to do that. We plan to go live more, but we need more support. So if you can, be like these legends, these two wonderful real ones who just blessed your boy with something for dinner. If you can, slide on PayPal and send a little something. If you can, slide on Cash App and send a little something. If you can, slide on Venmo. You are appreciated. That's the truth of the matter. Regardless, even if you don't, if you're just watching, if you send a little something so your comment was read aloud, just know you are appreciated. And Pointer loves you. More importantly, Jesus loves you. So we appreciate you. What a wonderful evening. Your boy is ready. Oh, my Mary J. Yes, my girl. Yes. Better late than never. Can't beat God given no matter how hard you try. Amen to that. And we appreciate Mary J. I'm in love with Mary. And this Mary J. Not the actual, Pointer don't get down with all that. But I do love me some Rick James. I won't get started on that. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. We would play the country version. Just know you have some great updates coming soon. Tomorrow. Oh, Sunshine, you're going to bless me like that? Okay, well, let me see. Let me just put that up one more time. If you bless your dear Pointer, Pointer's prone to bless you in terms of what the content is dropping, what content is coming. Even tomorrow, you're in for a treat. If you're a member, you already saw it. You get access to episodes that are weeks away for the common viewer who does not support on the regular. So just make sure you're ready. Great episode tomorrow. It's raw, it's real, and it is amazing. RRA, that's how we like to do it. So hook us up. If you can. Bless your dear Pointer. It is appreciated, but I understand the state of our world right now. Just know Pointer is praying for our world and praying for you, praying for the real ones who support. I really do appreciate those who support each and every day, each and every week. Going live with us Thursday, and then in a few hours, you'll see a new episode. You'll see a brand new episode with some real ones, where we do get some real one connections. We love to see it. So keep supporting, keep doing your thing, and Pointer will keep serving you as the host of your favorite show. So we hope you have a lovely evening. And remember, don't pop, pop, pop.
Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Don't pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop.
Whoa. I got to come back and say shout out to Brooke. Brooke, you just blessed Pointer tremendously. And I got a few other people. I got Blue E6D Pointer. Please buy yourself a chicken leg. I just might tonight. I won't say any of the places that need to sponsor us. But one place is it has some Spanish. It's actually an all Spanish place, so I might slide by there. That's enough, $4.99. Oh, and that's in another currency. So thank you for that. YouTube will transfer it over. But Brooke, yes, Brooke, we want you to join in on a real one. So how about if we'll have our team reach out and we're going to see if we can have you on our virtual experience on a real one, real time. So Brooke, you are a real one. Thank you for that donation, Brooke. Let me clap for that. Clap for Brooke. Brooke just
don't pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop.
Don't pop, pop, pop. Don't you dare pop. Don't you dare. Thank you, Brooke, for blessing your boy. That is a blessing. That is a blessing to be able to engage in that way with a real one. Dang, folks. Well, I don't want to let you go. I wish I had. Well, I always have more to share, but we're going to wrap it so I can get something to eat. Got to stay in good health. Make sure you're staying healthy, folks. A lot of things are spreading. A lot of things are going on, and Pointer cares about your health. Make sure you're getting enough rest. I won't start preaching to you too much, but just know you need to rest. Even Jesus gave great examples of rest. He was so asleep at the bottom of that ship, the winds and the waves weren't waking him up. Okay, so make sure you rest. Make sure you get your relaxation, and make sure you don't pop. That's the most important thing. Make sure you subscribe. Tell somebody to subscribe, please. Tell somebody that they need to honor their dear Pointer, honor the program, honor what we're doing, and subscribe to our channel. We have so much to do. We're reaching our goals regularly on Facebook. We hit 200,000 followers. That's huge. So thank you, Zuck, even though he's dissing me on Instagram. But in terms of Facebook, 200,000. TikTok is booming. YouTube is booming. But we want to drop that meat. We want to drop some of the gold that we have coming. So make sure you continue to support, continue to subscribe, like, comment, share. And it's better late than never, as Mary said. Thank you, Mary. You know Pointer loves you. It's better late than never to support Pointer and a real one, because I'm doing it to help others. You know what I'm saying? It's not just about Pointer. Think about it. I ain't like that one guy who hasn't sponsored us that has a new suit every show. You know, I've had this same goal. I'm in my golden age, but it's time to enter a new age. And if y'all continue to bless and support, you're going to see a different Pointer. Okay, so continue to do your thing, and don't pop. Don't pop the balloon, and we're going to catch you next time. Okay, let's hit it. Don't pop.
Don't pop the balloon. Don't pop. 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 Don't pop the balloon. Don't pop. 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 Don't pop the balloon. Don't pop. 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 Don't pop the balloon. Don't pop. 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 Don't pop the balloon. Don't pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop. Pop Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Don't pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. 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 Don't pop the balloon.
My name is Blue. I'm 23 and I am looking for a real one.
Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop.
My name is Day. I'm 25 years old, and I'm looking for a real one, baby.
I'm Angelina. I'm 25, and I'm looking for a real one.
I see the way you are looking at me, baby.
Hi, I'm Molly Kroll. I'm 24 and I'm looking for a real one. Are you that one? Can you be that one?
Picking the other. I wanna be your man. Call me Zap and Roger. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon.
My name is Juliet. I'm 23 and I'm looking for a real one.
Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon.
Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Don't pop the balloon. I see the way you are looking at me. Baby, is it true? You like what you see? Got a balloon in your hand, toothpick in the other. I wanna be your man. Call me Zap and Roger. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Don't pop the balloon. The other girls popping. They don't feel like you do. I'm feeling a connection. Girl, this must be Bluetooth. Don't go too far. Just stay in my sight. Don't break that heart, and everything will be alright. You're here to find love, not to pop a balloon. This is heaven sent from above. Leave the key to your heart, no auto-tune. I'll make you smile, bring joy to your life. If you're around for a while, you're gonna be my wife. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. 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 Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. 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 Pop the balloon. 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 Yeah. Don't pop.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to yet another episode of A Real One. Pointer, I'm excited, elated, and ecstatic because what's about to happen today has never been done in the history of dating shows, okay? It's never been done in the history of A Real One. I'm talking about the Goth edition, and to the right of me, I have 5 Goth queens, 5 Goth gals. Ladies, how you doing today? Wonderful. I thank you so much for coming out. I am so happy to have you here. And you know who else is happy to have you here? My favorite band of all time, Cartographer. Cartographer, hit us really quick. Hit us. Let them know who you are. Yeah, they're here to rock with us, okay? So what's going to happen, ladies, in your hands you have hearts, okay? And those hearts represent that you're open for love, open for your Goth king. But you also have heartbreaking devices in your hand, okay? So these gentlemen are going to come in. They want you, okay? They really want a queen that's going to help build their kingdom. But with your heartbreaking devices, if you don't like what you see, you don't like what you hear, you're going to break your heart. That means the connection just isn't there, okay? I'm going to come over. I'm going to ask you why. Cartographer's going to serenade them as they go through their heartbreak, and then we'll go on. But if you don't break your heart, that means that you want to connect with that real one. I'll bring you over here. They'll be over here. I'll ask, is it a real one connection? If you say it could be, then I'm going to sponsor your first date. The ultimate rave. Isn't that right, Cartographer? Yeah. All right. So ladies, are you ready? Wonderful. I'm ready. Let's get ready for our first real one. Let's get ready. We are ready for our first real one with my first Goth king. Come on in as Cartographer serenades them in. Let's do it. Yeah. Welcome so much, kind sir. How you doing?
I'm great.
Wonderful. Welcome to a real one. Would you share with these Goth baddies your name, your age, and what you do?
My name is Ghost. I'm 28, and I'm an audio engineer.
Beautiful. He be working it. Now tell us, what makes you a real one?
I'm very transparent, and that's about it. I'm very transparent, and I'm straightforward with my intentions.
Beautiful.
That's it.
Okay, that's the best way to be. Now, what are you looking for in a real one?
Someone who's also the same, someone who's open-minded, someone who just keep it 100.
You got to keep it real. That's what the show's all about. As you saw in relationships, there are heartbreakers, deal breakers. We call them red flags. What are things you're not going to tolerate?
Not going to tolerate cheating.
Yeah, we don't want a cheater.
Right. Or, shoot, I don't know, probably just lying. Because then you're not being transparent or truthful with your intentions. And I don't mess with that.
Yeah, we don't mess with that here. We keep it real. Okay, what do you like to do for fun?
Probably just make music. Probably just go to the beach. Read some self-help books.
Okay.
Stare at myself a little bit.
Okay. Okay. Oh, all right. Interesting. We did get 2 broken hearts. We're still looking okay. Let's take some steps forward and figure out why those hearts were broken. Let's go name, age, and why you broke your heart.
Angelina, 26, and I'm just not feeling it.
Is there a reason why you're just not feeling it?
A little soft.
He just seems too soft.
Okay, just a little too soft. Okay, aesthetically though,
Valid.
is he someone that's your type? The look of it, the dark mark?
Somewhat, but I do like a little different. A little more like punk.
Cartographer, can you give us some punk?
Valid.
Maybe that's what she was looking for. Give us some punk. Yeah, bro. Now tell us, is she someone that's your type, Ghost?
I like your style, definitely. Yeah.
Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Let's take a step forward to this wonderful woman. Name, age, and why you broke that heart.
My name is Day. I'm 25. I also make music, but I would see him more as like somebody I'd like to collaborate with and a coworker, but not really in a romantic interest.
Oh, okay. Okay. So the aesthetic is not your kind of thing?
The aesthetic is nice. I don't really like the contacts, but other than that, you know, I want somebody that's a little bit more masculine.
Got it. Okay. Is she someone that's your type?
Not really, but I like her glasses.
Okay. Okay, those are fresh. Yeah, get those glasses. Where'd you get those from?
My optometrist.
Sponsor us, optometrist. Sponsor us, optometrist, wherever it is. All right, let's take a step back. We did get a broken heart right here, Ghost, and we'll figure out what happened. Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
Hi, I'm Juliet. I'm 23. I'm sorry. This is really harsh, like the whole popping of the balloon thing. Yes. Well, I'm sorry. For the same reason she said, I also make music, and I would like to explore and like hang out, see what kind of music maybe we can make, and exclude a relationship kind of thing, and then like see if like I don't know. I'm more of like intellectually stimulated, if that makes sense.
So we could be besties.
We could be besties.
For sure.
And maybe it could grow into something more.
Yeah, like I'm not like setting any expectations,
For
maybe,
sure.
but like maybe not, but like also don't want no expectations. But yeah,
Okay. Okay. Aesthetically, is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, I like I like the outfit. It's very
Thank you.
nice. Doc Martens are nice, and I like your chain.
Thank you.
And the tats are cute. Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Hey,
sorry.
Don't know where that came from. But is she someone that's your type aesthetically?
Yes.
Okay.
Very attractive.
All right. Beautiful. Well, he does got some broken hearts. Let's, move it on down. Ease on down the road and figure out what happened. Name, age, why you broke that heart.
Hey, I'm Blue. I'm 23. And I broke my heart because I kind of just need somebody that's more sure of themselves.
For sure. Valid point.
What gives that he's not sure of himself?
Honestly, it's just something you can kind of tell. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah. Definitely feel it.
Aesthetically, though, is he someone that's your type?
Aesthetically, absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Is she someone that's your type?
Yes, you look very cool.
Okay. Is she right, maybe, that you're not as sure of yourself as?
I don't think I'm not sure of myself. I think I'm just kind of I'm kind of soft spoken, just kind of laid back.
Okay.
I'm not very confrontational.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go to our final wonderful real one down here that broke that heart. Name, age, why you broke it.
Molly Kroll, 24. Yeah, that's how old I am. And why I broke it, just because you're just not my type. Be real.
That's
I don't
fair.
snake bites. Leave that in 2007. Not gonna lie, the contacts it's giving swap meet.
Swap me.
And then the hair too. You could have had more swag with that, but
Valid.
you didn't do it.
I didn't.
And also, I'm a real punk, so
She's real.
you look like Hot Topic on layaway.
All right. I think she made it clear. Cartographer, anything to say about that? Can't even Dylan, it's okay, my boy. Let's get back to all right, let's take some steps back. I love Ghost. I'm gonna sponsor his own private solo date.
We're
Dylan,
good.
you okay
We're
back there?
good.
My boy shedding thug tears. All right. As we scale the horizon of reals, can we clap it up for the Ghost? I think he's amazing. Thank you.
Appreciate
I like
you.
Hot Topic.
Appreciate
Hot Topic,
you.
sponsor us, please.
Shout out Hot
Anyway,
Topic.
Ghost, you the man. I will take that mic, kind sir, and you can we serenade him out, please? Can we serenade Ghost out? Thank you, Ghost. You're the man. Thank you so much. Woo! All right, well, if that's the case, let's get ready for our next real one. Let's get ready. We are ready for our next real one with my next Goth King. Come on in and do his thing. Serenade him, y'all. Let's do this. Yeah, welcome, my man. How you doing?
I'm doing great today, man. Y'all have me walking out to my favorite song.
Come on over a little more. Oh, come on over this way. Come on over this way. Yeah, get closer to me. Welcome to a real one. Would you share with these queens your name, your age, and what you do?
My name is Beater. I'm an artist. I build communities. I sound engineer as well. That's about it.
Beautiful. Okay. Would you share with them what makes you a real one?
I didn't ask for your opinion. That's it.
Okay. Is that what makes you a real
I'm
one?
joking. I'm joking. You're beautiful. Yeah. Anyway.
Is that what makes you a real one? That you didn't ask for her opinion?
I'm not afraid to be myself and to challenge waters. So no matter how risky.
I love that. Okay. What are you looking for in a real one?
Someone who's family oriented, maybe to a degree. I'm not saying I need it now.
Right. Okay.
Somebody that lets I can be like the man in the relationship, but I can also but I also like to be baby. I like to be I'm gender fluid as a person.
Okay.
So I don't know if that's a bad thing for anybody, but
might be for 3, but not for 2. Okay.
Sorry. But I find it I think it should be equal, the emotional support and stuff
That makes
like
sense.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. In
Gotta be
relationships, there are heartbreakers, deal breakers. We call them red flags. What are things you're not going to tolerate in a relationship?
I don't know. I believe love is you gotta love somebody for who they are and not for who you think they are.
Okay.
High expectations leads to broken hearts and stuff. So you wanna. Somebody's always gonna have falters. You're not gonna find the perfect person. You know what I mean? So I'm looking for somebody who's authentic and they're good and bad traits.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. What do you like to do for fun?
I'm a stage performer. I have a lot of relationship with businesses in Hollywood, bar owners. So a lot of stuff I go out in the community and I shoot skit content to help promote the local businesses.
I love it. Okay. We did get a few broken hearts, so you still have some alive, which is a great sign. So let's take some steps forward and figure out what happened. Name, age, and why you broke that heart.
Angelina. I'm 26, and I broke it because I feel like when you're like you just want to like be the man for the relationship, it kind of came off like a little. I don't know. Usually when I hear like men say stuff like that, they're kind of controlling.
It doesn't go the same direction you're expecting.
Okay.
I completely respect that. It's okay. You're very gorgeous.
I do like
it's
style.
Okay.
Very.
Thank you. I
opium,
appreciate it.
Very
Heck yeah.
So is he someone that's your type aesthetically?
aesthetically, yeah.
And she's someone that's your type aesthetically?
Potentially, I don't know. You're kind of quick to make decisions.
Oh, I will.
I said aesthetically.
Aesthetically, yeah.
She did say aesthetically. Now, do you want to maybe explicate on the controlling thing that she discerned? Are you controlling?
I'm not controlling. Like, typically, I kind of like, usually I like soccer moms. I like someone who's going to be like, kind of like a mother figure at the same time, as well as someone, again, who, when it's time, I'm like there's someone who's there in like a protective, not a controlling state, because love should set you free. Remember that.
Okay.
But outside of that,
does that work for you, or are you content with your heartbreak?
I'm content with the heartbreak. Yeah.
There you go.
I don't want to play someone's mom.
Yeah, that's a weird thing for me. I'm sorry, y'all. It's like I was a foster kid, so like my mom actually tried to kill me when I was a kid. So I have a special scar on the back of my head.
All right.
But that story ended up becoming something that inspired me to help other people. So
it's a blessing. Yeah.
It is
Well,
a
I'm
blessing
glad you're helping others. That's a blessing. Yeah. Let's take a step forward to this heartbreak. Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
Hi, I'm Blue. I'm 23, and I broke my heart when you said family oriented. I don't want kids as of now, and I don't want to waste each other's time. You know.
Yeah,
I don't
I
want to
feel
be in
that.
a relationship where somebody's trying to convince me every now and
Why
then.
would they
have
try to
kids.
convince you? I don't want kids either. I'm building a business, sweetie. I'm sorry.
I'm just talking about family in general.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
a
you don't
family.
like family.
Mine personally, they are right.
They're all right.
Yeah. they're
You
cool.
never know. I could have been cool with it. You never know. I could have just been like, all right.
So I feel like
You know?
somebody who wants kids doesn't really change their mind.
Yeah, no.
That's just
not at all. Yeah.
So you want kids or don't?
Long term, maybe in like 5 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah,
It's still too soon.
Too soon.
If you
Too
were to
soon.
have kids, how far down the road would it be?
Honestly, I'd probably wait till I was 40, 45 and do surrogate.
Oh, okay. All right. Aesthetically, is he someone that's your type?
Respectfully, no.
Okay. What makes him not your
Appreciate
type? Respectfully.
I can't explain. It's kind of the hair color.
That's racist against my hair color.
It's
What the hell?
a little racist against your hair color. I'm sorry.
Completely.
I apologize.
That's okay.
Is she someone that's your type aesthetically?
I don't like racists.
Well, I mean, like aesthetic. You know, you got them. Man, I wish I had them. I might have to invest the screws.
You are fly. You are fly.
Thank you.
Someone mentioned there was somebody with your hairstyle, and I was like,
Oh, I'm sorry.
that's okay.
You know, we're real ones. We're keeping it real. Let's step down to this wonderful real name, age, and why you broke that heart.
Molly Cruel, 24, and why I broke my heart is because you're corny. The way that you
Damn.
said that, like, you're a family man, and also that you need a mother, go to therapy.
But I can have freaky sex instead of therapy. Like,
That's not helpful, if anything. Yeah, what else are you gonna ask me?
Is he someone that's your type aesthetically?
No, I don't like posers. Name one Kiss song.
name one Kiss song. I want to rock and roll at night.
No.
That
is a Kiss song.
No.
That's one that's just too known.
I do know the whole
That's a
album.
lyric.
I just don't know the
That's
names
a
of it.
lyric. It's not it's not what the song's called.
Okay.
I was listening to Kiss this morning, so
I was made for loving you. You know, that's a classic. I mean, I won't say it. Detroit Rock City. You know.
He didn't even need to wear a Kiss shirt to like have.
Anyway, so
but
is
I
she-
knew the lyrics.
So he's not. Is she someone that's your type aesthetically?
I like getting bullied. I think it's fun. So yeah, maybe.
So yeah, maybe.
Give me dominatrix vibes.
All right. Let's take some
That's
steps back. You still have two queens that have not broken their heart, so I bet they want to get to know. Come on back with me. And you're going to face that camera because they want to get to know a little bit more about you. Cartographer, are you feeling good about this guy? Let's give him just a little. He's feeling. Yeah, hit it up a little. Yeah, I'm feeling good about him. So they want to get to know you a little bit more because their hearts are still beating. So let's go a little
So is
deeper.
mine. Like I didn't expect to get popped. I thought it was.
Hey, man, you still got two hearts. So let's do this. I do have to ask some of these essential questions. Have you ever been married?
Hell no.
Okay. Say that one more time, a little louder.
No.
Okay, just making sure. Would you like to be married in the future?
Right now, not very soon. I like. Yeah.
But in the future, would you want a wife?
In the future, yeah. Like.
So just to confirm, you don't have children right now. You'd like to have children in the future?
Absolutely, I love kids.
How many would you want to have?
That's an agreed upon thing.
Okay. Is there like a minimum though? You're like, hey, I gotta have 3.
No, not really.
Okay. You'd be surprised at some of the responses. We did get a broken heart, so let's take some steps forward and figure out why this heart was broken. Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
My name is Day, and I'm 25. And I broke the heart because I didn't like how you hesitated on the marriage. Like, you were so quick and ready for the kids, but then when it's like actually commitment, like kids are harder than marriage, but marriage is the first step before kids. So I just don't understand the hesitation when it comes to marriage, but kids, you're like, oh, I'm so ready to spread my seed.
Oof. She just preached a little sermon.
That's kind of like muck-regging. If you know what that is, it's kind of like muck-regging.
It's what?
Muck-regging is taking what I said and twisting it.
That's a thing in journalism where they...
Yes.
No, I believe that was verbatim like what happened though. You hesitated,
fair.
did you not?
So yes. So the reason why, again, it's relationships and marriage is like I think it's a big step. Like you got to find someone who's really compatible. You know, someone who has the same values as you. You know, I wouldn't I have friends that have kids, the baby daddies run off, and I help take care of their kids. So like for me to go into kids is like...
Yeah, but don't you see how baby daddies is perpetuating like the stigma and the culture of dads not being around? And you said I grew up in foster home. I'm adopted as well. But don't you see that backwards thinking mentality of you're already helping out fatherless homes and you're saying that you want to have children, but yet these fatherless homes are because people weren't ready to commit to that relationship in the first place and they were ready to lay down with that person in bed. And then the consequence is the foster care system and what we see, the rippling effects.
Which is why I wouldn't have a kid outside of like marriage. Sometimes accidents do happen, but they're not accidents. They're just, you know, that's
a child is not an accident.
No, I'm saying that's the universe.
No, it's self-control, brother. Yeah, no, this isn't gonna work. Okay. She's right. It's kind of poserish because also I do music too. You don't have proper mic technique, man, and your angles are.
I am nervous.
Right,
I'm super nervous. To be
okay.
fair, that's why it's cool.
Cartographer, can you play like a sad song, like a this, I don't know, something?
Can I finish my statement?
Yeah, absolutely. No, you are.
Okay.
Okay, he wants to finish. Let my man. They spoke her piece. I do want my man to speak his piece. So be it here.
So again, muck-ragging is a thing, but so I may have said it.
She was racist though.
Let him finish. He didn't cut you. Okay, finish.
So my point in that is I'm not necessarily in a place where I feel like, you know, I'm ready to get married yet or have a kid. Am I excited? Yes. Would I have a kid maybe 5 years down the road? Yes. Same thing with marriage. The question is, do I see myself getting married anytime soon? My answer is no. As I previously stated.
Okay.
So has nothing to do with wanting to bring kids into the scene. But like, say I met the right person, of course. But I don't force things. So
all right.
I don't know. High expectations lead to broken heart.
Okay.
One of the first things I said. So I'm very patient about it.
Let me just ask one final question. Day, is he someone that's your type?
I mean, I thought the hair made you look like a Merlin wizard and was like pretty cool, but there's like no wisdom inside of that brain though.
I guess so.
Is she someone that's your type aesthetically?
I feel like she's somebody's type. You're a beautiful young lady.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
But no, I don't.
All right.
I value truth.
Okay.
Not people who try to twist it.
Okay. Let's take a step back. That's all right. Let's take a step back as we've got a broken heart over here. Just name, age, and why you broke that heart.
Juliet, 23, and maybe all love. I'm excited to see your journey. Maybe we could collaborate on a business.
That'd be awesome.
Level. We could see what we got going, but just not feeling chemistry. Maybe someone more mature. Yes, but much love and appreciate you, and
absolutely.
I love the style. Aesthetically, is very. I like the love the fit, and the back is really cool too.
Thank you.
Is it custom? Did you?
Hand sewed. My friend taught me how to sew.
Yeah.
So I thought that was awesome.
I appreciate that. I could see form is there. I appreciate that. So yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm new to it.
Aesthetically, is she someone that's your type, or what?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. We'll just take one step back. Just take a step back. We'll scale the horizon of real ones. The hearts were broken, but can we still clap it up for this gentleman? Can we still clap it up for him? We'll serenade him out, cartographer. I'll take that mic, kind sir. And you can head out the way you came. Thank you so much for coming out. Wow. Well, if that's the case, let's get ready for our next real one. Let's get ready. We are ready for our next real one with my next king. Come on in. Let's rock the house for my next contestant. Yeah. Welcome, kind sir. How you doing?
I'm doing good. And yourself?
Wonderful. Thank you for coming out. Would you share with these queens your name, your age, and what you do?
My name is Kenny. I'm 27 years old, and I work as a security officer, transitioned into a correctional officer.
Very good. Okay, you're locking them up. How are you going to lock these ones up? Just kidding. I'm sorry. What makes you a real one?
Stay out the way. I focus on work. I focus on life things. And yeah, I'm just trying to build like a set life for myself where like financially things aren't, slipping off the edge of the world. It's hard to live in California. So, yeah.
Okay, just making that foundation steady.
Yeah, I'm building it. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm building a foundation right now.
Beautiful. Okay. What are you looking for in a real one?
I'm looking for stability, just like a very home feeling person, going out for the most time.
You said going out?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like going out. Yeah.
Very cool. All right. As you saw in relationships, there are heartbreakers, deal breakers, red flags. What are things you're not going to tolerate?
Cheating for one, lying. Yeah, things like that.
Cheating and lying. Okay. Okay. What do you like to do for fun?
What I like to do for fun? So I'm very much into like character creation. Me and my homie is working on a comic book right now.
Wow.
Kind of like a dark style, apocalyptic type deal. We're trying to just like build a story for it.
Awesome.
That's about what are we doing right now. Like to stay home, play video games, go out, watch movies, things like that.
Beautiful.
A lot of reading. Yeah.
Okay. We did get a few broken hearts. One is still alive, but let's take a step forward and figure out why this heart was broken. Name, age, why you broke your heart.
Juliet, 23. Perhaps not perhaps not stylistically my choice. Like just perhaps like with the fit and aesthetic.
Very minimalist.
I'm a maximalist.
Yeah, I see that.
But I'm curious what books you read.
Well, books I read. I am currently reading a book called Pimp by Iceberg Slim. Have you seen the like Dave Chappelle special? It was recommended in there, so I'm reading that.
It's a comedy.
It's not a comedy. No, it's a biography of a pimp himself, like written by himself. He has a couple of different books.
Okay.
It gets very deep too. It's like a very good book.
I'm sure it sounds very psychological, and yes, maybe I'll read it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You look instructs one how to become a pimp. So I'm hoping that's not why you're reading
it.
Okay.
Do that. Well, kind of like how not to.
Or utilizing pimp behaviors in a nice way, but like
well, what I've read by
so
far,
that
pimps
profit.
and their workers, it happens by accident. It's like it starts with like as a kid, as far as like what I've read from him right there.
Pimponomics, but I will say, is she someone that's your type as a maximalist?
She looked very nice, like very like formal type. I used to work in theater, go to formal parties, so she would be a type of person that I would take there. But you feel me? But yeah, she looks very nice today, by the way.
Thank you. Much love.
Yeah.
Hope you have a great journey and find a real one.
Okay, gotcha.
Let's go to our next real one that broke their heart. Name, age, and why you broke that heart.
Angelina, I'm 26, and I broke my heart because I feel like the match just isn't there aesthetically. I kind of feel like you're not actually goth or alt.
Okay.
I feel like it's like you just picked out a black outfit. There's no like accessories or.
Okay, I got you. So what? Oh, that's just about it. Like you wouldn't know like what I would like. Yeah, I don't look like I listen to nothing that you would probably listen to or things like that.
Yeah.
Well, would you listen to some goth?
Like, would you like to know what I listen to?
Yes, I would.
So it's a lot of the hip hop scene. So a lot of Ken Carson, Playboy Cardi now, older Future, because it gets into a lot of deep stuff that a lot of people don't like to talk about. So yeah, things like that.
But you also have listened to some goth, and that's why you're here.
For the most part, yeah.
Okay. So you dabble.
I also listen to like some hip hop and stuff. But
But you want a hardcore? Just cartographer, give us that hardcore. Give us. We missed it. Pop, pop, pop. Yeah. Is that you? Can you vibe out to that?
I do that. Yeah,
Okay.
I do that too.
We might jam at the end of this. Yeah. Okay. So aesthetically, is she someone that's your type aesthetically?
Yeah, I like the tattoos. Those boots are kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie. They look very cool. Yeah, but yeah, she looks nice.
Okay. Let's take a step forward. We still have an open heart, not a broken heart, which is great, but let's go to this one. Name, age, why you broke your heart.
Hi, I'm Blue. I'm 23, and unfortunately, I broke my heart because you remind me of one of my friends.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but I think of him as like a brother. He's older than me, but he feels like a little brother.
Oh, okay.
So in my mind, once that connection was made, it was a wrap.
I got you. Completely understand.
I'm sorry.
If he didn't look like the friend, could he be your type?
Yeah, personality-wise, absolutely.
Okay.
Is she someone that's your type aesthetically?
I like the boots too. Like
Thanks.
I got some nice shoes going on in here. I came like regular, but yeah, she dressed very nice. Like the belly button piercing. She got some nice accessories. Yeah, she looks nice.
Very good. Let's go to our final queen down here. Name, age, why you broke that heart.
Molly, 24, and aesthetically, it's not my type. But you look sick, though.
Thank you.
You look sick.
Thank you.
On some real it's just like, it wasn't my type, But, like, you look cool. Like, I would kick it with you like, at the raves and shit. Like, I feel like I would see you at the afties.
Like succubus. Like,
I DJ, so it's
for
like
real?
I would see you like as my homie, like I want to rally with you.
Yeah, I used to I haven't been to one in a while, but I used to go to like Succubus LA. There's a couple of other ones
I DJ. I've done like some like lick and dip and all that. But like also just aesthetically, I'm like I want to be your friend. If anything.
Okay, cool.
No,
okay.
like you're cool.
All right, yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
Is she someone that's your type aesthetically?
I love the tattoos. Bats are my favorite animal. So
You
the
want
bat.
to see? Like,
Okay. Hold on. Wait.
You want to see?
Okay.
Ready?
Okay. That was, that's
Nice.
grade A, great
That
entertainment
girl.
right there. Yeah, but I like the accessories. I like all that. It looks
Thank
very
you.
nice.
Very interesting. We do have one heart remaining. We're not going to rush anything because real ones need time to figure out if there's a connection. Tell us this, your name, your age, and why you have not broken your heart.
My name is Day. I'm 25. I really like the cross. I believe in a higher power source, so I like that somebody, hopefully it's not just for show and that it's just actual faith, but I like that touch and I like your energy so far. I would like to, can you remove your glasses?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. All right.
Pretty, you got fox eye.
No, can you keep them off?
Okay.
You want to put them? Clip those. Yeah. All right. They were Ray-Bans, though, so sponsor us, Ray-Ban, if you will. Okay, so let's get maybe a connection, maybe established. Let's go for this. Where would you take this wonderful lady on a first date?
I like outdoorsy things. I kind of like in the nature. Huntington Library is one of my favorite spots. I like to go there on my own sometimes, especially like when things get overwhelming. I like to pick a weekend to go to kind of like unwind. Not necessarily, I don't got no headphones in or nothing. I like to listen to everything around me. Sometimes they be like gardening, so it kind of get annoying.
Right.
But it's cool. They got like a gift shop, a tea shop. You got to like make a reservation for it though. But
I love tea. I'm big onto tea. I'm big on meditation. I also 2 years ago I was up in Oregon for the whole year and everything. So really connected with nature and everything. I've also been on a fitness journey. I used to be over 350 pounds and now I'm down to 250. And so I really love going outside and hiking and walking and being out in nature.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Cartographer, hit it for her real quick. That's an accomplishment. Give me something. Beautiful. Yeah. Wow, that's great, Day. That's amazing. Okay. So that's first date, Huntington. Sounds lovely. Do you have a question for him?
Do you want children in the future?
Yes, but like I said, I'm building a foundation right now. I think that's a real financial, the biggest financial thing is children versus anything else. So yeah, I would have to wait.
Exactly.
But, yeah, I would want children in the future.
And then are you, do I have to?
Ask another one.
Are you looking for a relationship? Is that what you came here for?
Yeah, I would say I'm looking for a relationship. I'm a little busy at the moment. It's kind of hard to get some free time. A lot of work, a lot of making decisions. But yeah, I'm looking for a relationship.
For a real one.
Yes, for a real one.
Are you a caller or a texter?
Texter. I am a texter because I'm not necessarily available for calls at like all times, especially late. Like I'll stay on the phone late as hell with a lot of people, especially like my mom. But yeah, I can call, but later in the day.
What do you think, Day?
I don't know. I'm very much of like I'm not like I need a lot of attention, but I am like, if I'm for a relationship, I am like priority. You know, not that I outbeat mom or anything, but it's like I like being able to talk and conversate with my man when I need to, or like be available for there, you know, doing stuff.
What do you think? Would you be available?
I can try. Trying is the first step into anything. So I can try to, relay information.
But that's hard because one of my favorite quotes is by Yoda, and it's "Do or do not. There is no try."
You're absolutely right. And I'm a Star Wars fan too, so I'm ashamed of myself. Got it.
All right. But you were holding on to your heart, so he's someone that's your type, you kind of say.
I'm really into like internal, like I like minimalist, you know, so I'm not like, it doesn't have to be super goth, but also it was hard. Like, do you know any goth music? Do you know Slipknot? Do you know any metal?
Slipknot, I've heard of Slipknot, but like I don't really listen to the goth bands more than. Yes, I've heard of System of a Down too. Like I've heard of them. Can I name a song from them? Not really. I'll probably Chop Suey.
He's baby
Sway.
goth. He's
yeah,
growing.
like
he's
for the
growing.
most part, growing. But kind of like getting back, kind of like learning how to. Like my closet has looked like an abyss since I was like 18, and I'm like 27 now. So, and I've always listened to that type of music, but actually like delving deep into it, like how you lovely people are, I might have to take some time with that.
I just wanted to give him that opportunity. He said, Pointer, I want a goth baddie. So, it's, someone that's patient with him to grow and glow.
I can listen. I can listen to 3-6 Mafia, and I can listen to after 3-6 Mafia. I can listen, like she passed away. You know what? They like hand in hand.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll just ask you one last question, kind sir. Is she someone that's your type?
I really like boots today for some reason. I don't know what it is. I like those would be classified as fishnets, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah, I like fishnets. When girls wear fishnets for some reason, it just looks amazing. But yeah, I like that necklace too.
I got it at Renaissance Fair.
For real?
Show it to the camera. They need to see that. That's some blingage right there. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, let's take a step back. Let's scale the horizon of real ones. It looks like the hearts were broken. Ladies, can we clap it up for this real one? He came out and did what he had to do. I'll take that mic, kind sir. You are awesome. So let's just serenade him out, cartographer. You can head out that way. They're just going to serenade you out. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are now virtual. Okay, so we rocked the house in the studio, but we had some friends that were not able to come to the studio that still wanted to pop the balloon or lack thereof. Okay, so I'm going to get right into it. I'm not going to delay anything. I have a wonderful individual who is going to rock out with me right now. So let's get this real one popped in. Hello there. How you doing?
Oh my God. Hi. Good. Thank you. What about you?
Doing wonderful. Thank you for joining us on a real one. Now share with us your name, your age, and what you do.
Okay. My name is Minnie, and I'm 25 years old.
Beautiful. And what do you do? What's your profession, or what do you like to? Yeah.
Okay. Well, actually, I do a little bit of everything. I promote places here in LA, specifically like in the Goth community. I usually work in fashion district. I'm a cosmetologist and almost a psychologist, entrepreneur, and I'm just a business girl.
Beautiful. Hey, we love to see it. You got to handle that business. Now tell us this, Minnie. What are you looking for in a real one?
Well, first and everything, for me, it's really important, like the base of any like social interrelationship in general. But most important in a relationship is respect. Someone that I can trust in, someone that I can laugh with, and like just spend quality time, and grow with that person and push that person to keep growing.
That's beautiful. That's what it's all about. Yeah. And what would you say makes you a real one, Minnie? What makes you stand out from everybody else?
Okay, well, to be honest, I do consider myself as a really caring and loving person. I repeat, like, respect is really important for me. So that's, of course, the first thing and the main thing that I'm gonna give back. I just feel like that's the base of everything, you know. And well, to be honest, my love language is like, uh, sorry, excuse my English is not that perfect.
You're
I'm
killing it.
Latina,
You're
as
doing
you
way
can
better than
tell.
I would have. Yeah.
But no, I'm a real one. Like I'm a loyal person. Like with my friends, with my family, and obviously in my relationships, I'm always gonna be like, I'm always gonna be there to cheer the persons that I'm around with, and I'm always gonna be trying to take care of you. And I repeat, I'm really loving.
Love
I mean,
that.
I'm Mexican. It's on my blood.
Hey, man, I love it. Yes, we love to see it too. Now, share with us this because we have some real ones waiting for you. We already had one real one. The homie Jerry was just here a few moments ago. We're about to have you two face off, but I want to know, what are some of your deal breakers? We call them heartbreakers on our show, red flags. What are things, Minnie, you're not going to tolerate in a relationship?
Ooh. Okay. I feel like I don't know how to. Oh my god. Okay. I feel like crossing boundaries. First and everything, I don't tolerate bad words. Not to me. In a
Mm.
relationship, I don't tolerate bad words, and I don't tolerate um miscommunication. Like we're
Mhm.
adults. I'm the type of person that believes that you can fix anything, you can solve anything, just having good communication, you know? And I also believe that having like awkward or uncomfortable conversations are really important to have with a person, to have like, you know, like a healthy um connection. So if that's not on the line for the other person, like no, I won't
Oh,
take
yeah.
that.
Yeah. No, that's facts. You are spitting facts right now. We're about to have Jerry lock in, but I just want to explain how this is going to work. So, Minnie, what's going to happen is you're going to, in a few moments, share the screen with another wonderful individual. And you're going to see, we're just going to talk. You know, you can ask questions. I'll do my job a little as host. We'll ask some questions. And what's going to happen is, if you do not like what you're seeing or what you're hearing from this wonderful individual, there's going to be this little thing that comes up, and you're going to see it right now. And that is a pop. Okay. And you're even going to hear a sound effect, perhaps. And that is the balloon popping. Okay. That's the balloon popping. And that means the connection just isn't established. Doesn't mean you hate them. Doesn't mean you could never be a friend, all that stuff. But it's like, you know, we're looking for a real one, a romantic relationship. Now, if it does turn out to be a real one connection, then you're going to be like, hey, I like it. And then, oh, woo, whoop-de-doo. It's going to be a real one connection, right? So I'm excited. Jerry already did a little talking. I don't think you were here for all of it, so I'm going to slide Jerry back in. Minnie, are you ready for your first real one?
I'm more than ready.
Wonderful. And I do want to say, these people, I believe, are more local to the Los Angeles area, which is a great thing. So it's not like we could have done this live and we have people all over the world watching, but we wanted to keep it kind of central just in case y'all link up. So I'm gonna have Jerry slide in. Jerry, once again, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Wonderful. This is Minnie, so you know, maybe say hi or whatever.
Hi. Hi,
Uh,
Jerry.
I love your tattoos. Those are
Oh
really
yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Beautiful. Okay, Jerry, just so we go over it again, share with Minnie your name, your age, what you do.
Well, my name's Jerry, obviously. Um, 18, and I just graduated high school. But I'm really fascinated with like fashion, so I'm probably gonna go to like a fashion school or something.
It's beautiful. Yeah, that's a great passion to pursue, Jerry, for real. Once again, Jerry, I want you to share with Minnie what makes you a real one.
What makes me a real one? I'm very down to earth. I'm a very open person. I am call it how it is. I like to be 100% honest with someone. Um, if you're doing something I do not agree with or do not like, I will let you know that, like straight up, immediately. Um, and yeah, I think that's what just makes me a real person is like I just try to be real. Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, and there's some similarities between you two in terms of realness. Y'all keep it real, and you both value communication, which is super important. Now, Jerry, share with Minnie, what are some of your deal breakers or heartbreakers or red flags, things you're not going to tolerate in a relationship?
Uh, I hate dry people. Like if we're texting or just like talking in general, if we can have like a conversation about something, then that's a red flag for me. Um, I guess just like sympathy. If you don't have sympathy for others, that's a red flag. Um, I don't know. I can't really think of stuff on the spot right now, but there's a good amount, you know.
Okay. I just want Minnie to get an idea of how you process things, how it's working. I want to see if Minnie, do you have a question for Jerry?
Oh, okay. What's the thing that makes you get like? What's the first thing, the principal thing, being 100% honest, that makes you feel attracted to a person?
Good question.
It doesn't matter if
Confidence.
it's like something visual, like the first thing.
How someone like presents themselves, like their confidence, like if they come up
Yeah,
with like some shoulder bags.
yeah, it could be like the way they act or like the way they look, like whatever. But like the main thing that makes you feel attracted to a person.
I would say their confidence.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotta love confidence.
Yeah.
And in this world of real one connecting, confidence is key. Because if you weren't confident enough to be on this little call today, you wouldn't be connecting. So it's a very important thing. Let's go for this. Jerry, do you have a question for Minnie?
Let me think. What's your biggest ick?
Okay, I gotta ask something first and everything. And excuse me for this. Like my English is not like 100% perfect, so why?
You're fine. You're
Sounds
fine.
great to us. Yeah, you sounded perfect.
Like, what do you mean by ick?
Oh, like what is something that someone does that you just like look at and you're like, ew, like ugh.
Ooh.
Good definition.
Okay, to be honest, and the first thing that comes to my mind, and just because I have seen that a couple times lately and a couple persons that in the past tried to approach me, I don't like people that are like, I feel like self-love is super important, but there's a line when you cross the limits from self-love to try to make others feel less. I don't like that. I don't
Yeah.
support disrespect. I don't support violence. So if I see like the minimum like disrespect sign or whatever to me or to others, no. I run away.
That's a really good one. I like that.
That's very good. Very good. Now, I do have to say this. Now, Minnie, just so you understand how this concept works, you do have other people waiting to connect with you. So, how the show works, if you were there in the studio, as we did our in studio edition, you would have a balloon in your hand, right? And then you would either pop if you're not feeling a connection, or you'd be like, you know what, Pointer? Yeah, I feel this is a real one connection. And then you would connect. But just know there are others. So I need you to start processing because we don't have all day to talk, unfortunately. Yeah. I wish we did. Yeah. So just we're going to let this, you're going to chat it up some more, though. You're going to chat it up some more. Did we have another question for either of you, or I can do my job? How do we want to? Does somebody have a burning question?
No, I just have a compliment. You just look really good. I love like your outfit and the tattoos are just really beautiful.
Thank you. I love your energy. But I do have a question for you.
Yes, of course.
Okay. Age difference. You mind age difference?
Do I mind age difference? No.
Yeah. Okay. Because I'm 25, so.
How do you feel about it, Minnie, about the age difference?
I'm a little bit concerned.
That's okay.
Yeah. I mean, I love the vibe. Totally.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I'm a little bit concerned just because. Ooh.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and honestly, if that's too weird for you, like I would love to be friends. You seem super cool.
Oh,
And
me too.
yeah.
No, totally. It's just I
Yes.
don't wanna. Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
like, oh, he's a baby.
I literally just like I got out of high school and shit.
But I don't discriminate, and I'm glad, Jerry. That's why I still love you and appreciate you for tapping in, because you're mature, right? You're handling yourself with grace and compassion and understanding. There are some 18-year-olds we've had to kick off the show, right? Because they're just not in the right headspace, which is understandable at 18, But we still wanted to shout out. So, Minnie, are you saying you're gonna pop?
Which I'm okay with.
I would love to be your friends, but I think I will pop just because I want you to like being around like people that is more in the stage of life that you're like
Yeah.
going to I'm sorry, excuse my English, I'm gonna try my best. Going to like going, let's say, look, you're
Yeah.
gonna start your adult life, and I feel like you have to leave that stage in a more properly way. And I'm
Yeah.
25, about to turn 26, and I feel like I don't know, you need to leave that stage, and
Yeah. Like, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I get what you're trying to say.
yeah,
Yeah.
like it's not that appropriate for you. I don't know.
Yes.
I'm really traditional, so it's like, ooh, no. I think like you will match better with someone that is like a little bit more young, and you guys could be like exploring like a lot of stuff together that
Mhm.
I might already explore or stuff like that, and
Right.
that could be like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But hey,
I
I
do.
would love to be your friend. I love the energy, like for real. You're
Yes.
really,
You're gonna
really.
exchange Instagrams. Let me just do this just for the aesthetic, so they don't fire me. We're just gonna do this just so they don't fire me because the show is pop. But you know, Jerry's not really getting popped on. What's happening is Minnie is, as explained beautifully, just the end age can make a difference. Unfortunately, you know it can. But you kept it real. So Jerry, one more time, share your IG. We're gonna link it, like put it up, but share
All
that
right.
so Minnie can connect at a later time.
It is fairy underscore dot of dot Santa Cruz.
Okay, give me 1 second. Can
We're
you
gonna put
repeat it
that
for
up.
me, Jerry?
Fairy dot of dot Santa Cruz.
And what we can do, Minnie, if you don't
Okay.
get it now, also we can send it at a later time.
Yeah, I got
Once
it.
we're connected. But okay, perfect.
Okay.
Jerry, you are awesome. Thank you for being a real one. Thank you for coming out. And possibly in the future, if we're in studio and we do another Goth thing, we're gonna
Yes.
reach out, Jerry, because you're a real one. That's correct.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Jerry. You're awesome. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much. Have a
guys.
good one. All right, you're
Thank you.
amazing. All right. Wonderful. Well, Jerry is awesome. And Minnie, I'm glad you kept it real. That's the beauty of this dating dynamic. You always want to lead with the right foot forward and try to connect with the right person, you know, without hurting feelings. And you handle that with such class and grace. So we do have another real one who is ready to connect with you. Minnie, are you ready?
I'm down.
Beautiful.
Let me see. Let me see.
Well, before we get to our next real one, really quick, the Goth, you reached out, you were like, Pointer, yeah, I want to be on this Goth edition. How does Goth, what does Goth mean to you, and how does it display in your life?
Okay, to be honest, I don't want to sound cliche, but like me personally, it's literally it's all of my personality is based on the goth style. I grew up like this. Just no one in my family like used to be goth or nothing. I
Wow.
grew up. One day I just played YouTube and I listened to one of Marilyn Manson's songs, Slipknot, and I was 6 years old, and I was like, "This is my thing. This is my thing." After that, I remember I used to walk like outside of Hot Topic, and I was like, that's my thing. So I always knew that what I wanted to, how I wanted to look like, and what was my passion and the style that I was gravitating to is, to me. Let's just keep it like this. If I don't wear black, if I'm not like in the goth aesthetic, like for any situation, job or whatever, I don't feel myself. It's
Wow.
literally like the essence of my soul.
Yeah. Well, that's beautiful. That's what resonates with you most, and you're just tapping in with that energy. So that's great. That's great. All right. Well, without further delay, let's get our next real one in, as they have been patient. I'm talking about the one and only Mitchell. Mitchell, how you doing?
Oh, get out of here. I'm doing all right. I had a nice little, making sure that I look all right on the camera.
You look great. If you can move it back just a little so we can see more of your face, that would be
The
great.
camera back there?
Yeah, push the camera back some if possible, so they can see. So many can see how handsome you are, and the world can, you know, do their thing. But you look good. That definitely works.
How this is working?
That works, Mitchell. You are awesome. Well, thank you for tapping in on this Goth edition. Would you share with Minnie and the world your name, your age, and what you do?
I am Mitchell Hawes. I am 24 years old, and I do acting, a lot of stupid stuff. I used to do like comedy for a bit, but that was only to get a discount on this jacket, and then I stopped doing that, and I got into like actual plays and stuff. And yeah, that's a very exciting little thing. I was actually just on a dating show. I tried my hand on like a reality TV thing. The girl rejected me, She said that I was too charismatic and too charming. I swear to God, like, those were the ones. I was like, I don't know.
Those are reasons you don't
like her, so they kept me along to like sabotage the dates. And now me and her like we exchanged the Instagrams and stuff, and she's pretty good. She's over in like Bonneville right now, but she wants to get dinner when we're back, and it's good to stay connected with good people, real ones, so to speak.
Yeah, you definitely want to stay connected with real ones. Share with Minnie and the world, what are you looking for in a real one?
I'm looking for a real one. That's all I'm really. I think that it's kind of self-explanatory. It doesn't really need a title of like, oh, a real one will do this, a real one will do that. I feel like a real one is a real one. I think that if I can find that, I think I'll be pretty pumped.
Okay. Now, in relationships, Mitchell, there are heartbreakers. There's some call them deal breakers, red flags. What are things you're not going to tolerate in a relationship?
And I just want like common sense things, I suppose. I think I don't know, like a perfect example is like my roommates that I'm now living by myself, but like there was this girl that wanted to marry me, and like I didn't want to go into that. Like I really do want like a good connection at the very least, and I think that's just like common sense stuff, you know. Like the girl had bad sponge etiquette. She like would leave a sponge like super soaked and just on the sink, and I'd be like, what the heck are we doing? You know, just like leaving cups in the sink with milk. And it was like, like for days, you know, I was like, well, just at least like put it down the sink.
That doesn't rock.
So I don't know, like I don't really have a lot of brackets, but I feel like many are not someone that is going to leave milk or sponges uncleansed. And yeah,
No, you're totally right. Those are definitely red flags that you want to look out. Minnie wouldn't do that to you though. Minnie is cleanly, and she's just a goth girly, you know, which is a beautiful thing. Mitchell, just to clarify, were you born in the United States?
No, I was born in England actually, but my parents are Australian, so they were deployed over in the Air Force over there. Me and my brother were born. I was born in Lincoln. My brother was born in London, and then I grew up in Australia. I came down over here in I finished some high school in Washington actually, and then I came down here to do acting. I booked my first like huge job, and I went to the acting studio. I was like a block away, and some guy ran a red light, smashed me into electricity pole, and like I had to do like a lot of surgeries and rehab. I went back over to Australia, and so I just got settled last year actually, and it's been a process, and it's been really, I wouldn't trade the whole thing for worlds, and it's been look at me now. It was a good situation. I got
I'm glad you're all right. I'm glad you recovered well, and hopefully you're healthy and doing your thing. All right. Well, that's a beautiful thing. All right. Well, let's see. Now, Minnie, you've been hearing Mitchell. He's been sharing a little about himself. Do you have a question for him?
Okay. First and everything, I do have a question. Like, are you into goth girls? Because you don't look that goth, honey.
I feel like goth is such. I don't know. I don't really label myself, or I don't like to categorize myself. I feel like so many people, like especially on the sets that I've been on, are like, oh, you should totally go into this, or like be more of this Bob Dylan fucking guy, and like different categories. I feel like goth is good for me because it's like how you were kind of explaining. It's like people that like really want to express themselves in a way that's like, okay, I don't want to be categorized in something like that, but also like I want to show myself. And so that's why like I've never, I guess for lack of better words, like discriminated against like a certain different type of group, so to speak. But I feel like, you know, goth people I really get along with, and just because it's like they're very themselves, which is what I'm looking for in a real one, of course.
Beautiful. Does that answer your question, Minnie?
Yeah.
So, Minnie, would you say you want a gentleman that is like, you can tell he's goth? Like you just want him dressed similar to you, rocked out, piercing, the clothing?
To be honest, I don't, even if I'm really into this, I don't have like a type to be like, okay, no, just alternative guys. But sometimes it happens. Some people can get attracted to the aesthetic, but just for a moment. But they don't actually. It's not like something that they actually like. Not that they look like. For example, it's okay if someone doesn't look alternative, but they're actually into the goth style. Like, okay, I like that. Like, I generally like that. Right. Or to be like, or just like, oh no, like, well, it looks cool. I don't know that much, but it looks cool. You know, that's what I mean. Like, because you know, sometimes it happens that it's like, oh, you know what, like, too many tattoos, or like, oh, you know what, like I'm not feeling your aesthetic no more, and that's something that I'm like, no.
Yeah, you want to look
I
out for that.
mean, if someone likes it, like generally likes the gut, even if they don't have the style or the aesthetic, I love that. Like I don't have a type, but yeah, I just want to be sure. I just want to make sure that the person that I cool, like, be talking to or spending time with, it's like it likes that they like who I look like, or that they
Oh.
support like the style that I live with. Yeah.
Exactly. That's great. And thank you for that. Mitchell, does that make sense? Or do you fit into that, even though you don't like to be categorized, but you would be the type to be like, hey, I like you for you. I also like your style. I wouldn't switch you up.
No, absolutely. I think many like samurais are like so perfect. Like, I mean, looks stunning. And yeah, the goth thing is like, I mean, the only friend that I have that was like super goth is like, it was kind of weird, but it was like good because he brought me to this girl who like showed me to like warehouse parties. And I think I love that energy of like people just going for it and like doing that. And like I said, you look like tattoo, like, I think what I'm looking for is very like not how to say like minimalistic or like, like very like appearance white. Like you check the boxes for like what I'm kind of looking for appearance, but like I said, more so like I care about a connection rather than like the other stuff. Which, like I said, you do well anyway. So winner, chicken dinner feels like.
Winner, chicken dinner. That's right. Yeah, it's all about that connection. I want to see Mitchell. I haven't given you an opportunity yet. Do you have a question for Minnie?
Yeah, I guess so. Minnie, what are we I don't know. What are you looking for? Are you looking to actually date a person, or like what's going on there?
Yeah, to be honest, well, I don't like to push or walk away from the concept or like dating or relationship. I feel like whatever's gonna happen, if you find or if you meet the right one, the real one, it's gonna happen. No pressure, like everything like, happening in a natural way. Um, but to be honest, at this time of my life, I'm about to turn 26. I know that I'm not that old, but still at this point of my life, I'm not playing. Like if I'm getting to know someone in a deeper level, I'm not playing. Yeah, I feel like if I go into a relationship, it's gonna be like something that it's with a person that I can see myself with, like, in the future.
Yeah,
But it
for
depends.
sure. I think I'm about to turn 25, so that's like I'm also like there was a point like kind of before my accident, a little bit after that I was like around a bunch and like just like having sex just to really have sex. Now I've like it was kind of when I got into that play when I was talking about when I stopped doing comedy and really started doing acting, which is fucking awesome. I was like, okay, I'm gonna stop dating. I'm just gonna like stop messing around and like pursuing girls and all this stuff. And yeah, it kind of worked out well for me, but at the same time, like I'm like, it's not like I'm closed off. So I feel like there are like beautiful opportunities and like beautiful people to kind of connect with. And I'm not going to be the one to be like, I'm not doing this or I am doing that. But like, yeah, I'm definitely not opposed to like seeing what happens.
I think that's great. Yeah, the seriousness. And that's why we have Minnie here, because Minnie is a real one that is intentional. She's not trying to waste any time. Minnie's like, hey, if I can find my real one, I want my real one. And that's why we love Minnie. Minnie's a real one. I don't want to delay anything. Like I said, Minnie, just to remind you, we actually have another gentleman in the lineup that would like to talk to you. But if you find like, hey, Mitchell, we can talk a little more and he could be my real one, then you would not pop and you would, go on. So I want to see if you have any more essential questions, Minnie, that you'd like to ask Mitchell, or vice versa, but we'll offer it to Minnie first.
Okay, I don't know if you have any question for me, because right now I'm like processing info.
Yeah, I could do my job a little more too. Mitchell, you have a question?
What are you saying there, Porter?
I could do my job a little unless you have a question.
No, I was gonna like ask about music, but it did sound like you were into like all that gothic sort of stuff. So that's no, that's really cool. I think that was reminding myself.
I know I look like this, but like I can I listen to everything, And not just like I know I look like this and this is how I like to be, that's why I'm presenting myself like this, but I'm actually I was saying I'm a business girl, so I actually, when I go to work, I dress formal. When I'm just chilling at home, I'm just like, casual. But when I'm like going out or something, or when I have to show up like in a place and I have like that freedom, I just show up like the way that I like, my essence, like the goth.
Yeah.
But I feel like try to fit in any type of environment, like the clean look aesthetic to the goth to the casual, like to the like even the gang.
That's the same with like acting. I feel like, and that's why like my music, I have like a playlist called Mitchy Time that comes from like, it goes from like rap to like the goth music to like the Beatles to God knows, So that I definitely get that completely. That's great.
Beautiful. Okay. I'll just ask a few more essentials then. Minnie, and so Mitchell can know, and we'll ask kind of the both of you. Minnie, have you ever been married?
No.
Okay. Mitchell, have you ever been married?
No, I got rid of my roommate because she wanted to get married. I wasn't even romantic with her. That was like, and dude, I would like, that was when I was like kind of bringing girls back and stuff like that. And there was like a girl that like I really did like, and I brought her back to the place. And she like, at first she rejected me. She said that she didn't like my jokes too much. And so she was like a UCLA rower, and I was like, it was like compliment jokes. Like I was talking about how she could beat me up, because of her giant strong arms or whatever. And she didn't really like that. But like the point of that is that like I spoke to my roommate, and I confided in her, and like as a friendly, like on a very platonic level.
Right.
And she knew that this rower was coming back. She would like hit me up out of nowhere, like after months of rejecting it, like after saying no, I don't want to do that. She was like, hey Mitch, I want to do that. And so she came over, and then like we weren't even speaking. We were like in my room, and like we're about to get into it, finding a good real one. And my roommate literally like pounds on my door. Like I did like, and it was like 11 o'clock. Like usually I can play like records and like, like 1 a.m, like pretty loud and stuff. I have like an awesome record player. But it was like 11 o'clock, and like she was pounding on the door. And before I could even open it, she calls the girl out by her name. She's like, Mitchell and Ella, I live here too, by the way. And it was like, what the So it was bad. But yeah, she was really weird. I haven't got married. Like I said, I'm kind of playing it nice and easy. And congrats on not and lasting this long, making sure you're not getting married, I suppose.
Yeah, that's being wise. That's moving in wisdom and trying to stay out of those crazy situations. Minnie, do you have any children?
Excuse me, what?
Do you have any children?
No. No. And okay, I just gotta say something, clarify something. I never got married. But for example, so you guys can have an idea like how I manage like my commitment with a person. I'm 25, but my longest relationship was for 7 years.
Whoa.
And I just had 3 boyfriends in my whole life. So
That's good. That's low. That's better.
yeah. But no, I'm not single, no kids, just working and doing myself.
Beautiful. Okay, Mitchell, do you have any babies?
Yeah, I got like 3 of them. They're cool.
3 of them.
Like
3.
Huh?
You got like 3.
I'm sometimes I miscount that. No, I'm sure I got as far as that. I got no kids. I think if I did, there'd be little good guys, but yeah, kids. I don't have dogs. I don't have kids. I get terrified seeing that in LA.
Oh, okay. But I have an important question. Actually, I'm sorry.
Yes,
Do you like kids? Do you like kids?
Do I
you see
like
yourself having kids?
Like the idea of kids, or
In the future.
Yeah. I mean, like it's again like it's with when I made that dating thing. It was more like I'm trying to focus on like my career and all this stuff and like all the bullshit in LA. But no, I really am, and like, but I think like I think that's kind of the meaning of life, and so to speak, in like the broader sense is like to pass down, and it's like I think with my grandfather and what he passed down to my dad and what he passed down to me is like it'd be like some sort of sacrilegious thing to not have kids, but like I definitely am not looking to do so anytime soon. But yeah, no, kids are great. I think when you're prepared, like I see fuckers in LA that are like either walking the dog and like not picking up after it, or like a kid that's like crying and then bring it to Starbucks and like Melrose, and it's like, what are we doing? So it's like forget all about that. But no, eventually, yeah, for sure, kids will be good.
Would you want children soon, Minnie?
Not soon, not anytime soon.
Okay.
But I mean, I'm Mexican and traditional, so and I mean, I know I look like this, but I am traditional. So in the future, maybe like in around 3 to 4 years, maybe, if like the situation like looks good. Yeah, I would like to, because by that time I'm gonna be like 29 to 30, and like I have a biological clock. I mean,
Yeah.
I can waste
Yeah.
so much time.
Yeah. Mitchell, could that work for you in like the 3 to 4 to 5
I'm
years?
feeling like I haven't even started to peak, but 28, 29, I'm feeling like that's always been my year that I'm like, oh, dude, I feel like I'd be pretty all right around then. So if I play my cards right, I feel like we could be cooking with something nice here, man.
Yeah. So I'm not going to delay. So Minnie, you have a decision to make. There is another real one that would like to connect with you, but you have a decision. You could say, hey, you know what? I'm feeling this connection with Mitchell, and I'm not going to pop, or you got to pop and talk to another gentleman. So it's up to you, Minnie. What are you thinking?
I'm gonna pop the balloon.
Oh, you're pop it. You're gonna pop the balloon. Oh my goodness. Well, Minnie, tell us why you're breaking that heart.
Okay, to be honest, like I love the fact that you look like super chill and like super cool. I will totally see you as my friend, because actually, like, I have a lot of like homeboys. I totally feel that vibe, but I feel that you still. I feel like you're still in that stage of like keep exploring the world.
Yeah, that's an
And
idea.
it's totally valid. It's totally valid. I know that, trust me, like I'm the only one from my friends that are like, hey, I would love to settle down and have these plans in the future. And everyone is like, girl, you're 25. So I totally get you. It's just, like culture and everything. So, but hey, I would love to like hang with you sometime. That we can be friends. We can chill.
I don't know if you are, and if hanging out involves like a little bit of kissing, then for sure,
You see, you really want to explore the world, honey.
I love the world.
Other women's lips. Yeah, the world.
No, that's completely. I'm all for like not being on the same page.
Mitchell kept it real. Mitchell, share your Instagram. We want to get to our final real one, but share your Instagram.
I got a good Instagram. It starts with 3 underscores. My last name, HAWESY at the end, Horsey. And then it finishes with another 3 underscores. So 3 underscores, Horsey, 3 underscores.
Perfect. And we're going to link that just so it's on the screen. Mitchell, you are awesome, and we appreciate you for being on a real one. You're awesome. And hopefully we'll get you. Wait, if you're in LA, we can get you in studio and try to help you.
Like, get me in. I'm ready for it. That sounds all right.
You deserve a real one, but not to just kiss randomly. Someone that.
Hey, come on, no, I'll be looking.
Good man, Mitchell. We'll talk to you again. Thank you.
Okay, sweet. Thank you, guys.
All right.
Do I have to end it? Thank you, guys.
You're good. You're good. I will just slide you out. So you're good. Thank you, Mitchell.
Bye, Minnie. I always remember you.
Have a good one. Rock on, bro. All right, Minnie. Wow, you're keeping it real, Minnie. You're amazing, and we thank you for.
I know what I want.
You know what you want? Yes, and that's the thing. And it's terrible when people, even on our show, even in studio, they will connect with someone and they know in their heart they don't feel it. And we don't like false connections. They don't deserve that. You don't deserve that. So it's like, hey, just be transparent like you are. But all right, well, I don't want to hold you up. We do have one final real one who has been patient, and he's ready to rock on. Are you ready? This could be.
Okay, I'm ready.
Let's log him on. Let's see what we got here. My brother, how you doing?
What's up? What's up? My name's Isaiah Isaias Guadalupe Iniguez. I'm Mexican, just like yourself. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I know. I heard you from the earlier people that usually ask what I do for work, and I work as a DJ, and I work in the underground rave scene. I work for a very popular underground rave called Fever LA. We got about like 100, 120K on Instagram. If you want to check us out, if you guys want, I can get you on guest list, give you VIP bands and unlimited drinks all night.
Oh man, he ain't messing around. Minnie, he's talking that talk. Now, share with us, Isaiah, what makes you a real one?
I mean, I just like to keep it real. I like having my fun. I like DJing. I love going to alternative parties, like punk shows, raves, all that stuff. Obviously, I had to pop out with the fit, got the trip pants, got the Doc Martens, and got the thrifted leather jacket. Got my snake bite septum and my gauges in, Had to look fresh for this.
This is the Goth edition. Minnie, he's showing out for you. He came prepared.
Okay, I already have a question.
Ask your question.
Yeah, go ahead, shoot it.
So, you're talking about like you work in the alternative scene, right? So you're probably gonna know this, and this is really important for me. Do you know Drag House?
That sounds familiar. Honestly, I mainly primarily go into the like EDM DJ and like house scene. I play hard techno and tech house myself. It, I also work with the small collective called Duck Pond, but usually I'm in those more scenes. The alternative scenes I'm more in, like the punk scenes. Like I'm in like big music scenes. Like there's a real punk artist called NASCAR Allo. I'm in one of his music videos, Game Boy. He filmed it at the 1720 show in downtown LA. It's a great spot. It's a great,
Okay.
yeah.
So that's important to you, Minnie? Drac House?
Yeah, actually, super important because drag house. Okay, it's a goth club. It's like the afters, but it's for the goth community. It's more for that target, right? Um, okay, and this is one of my rules. My personal rules to myself. Like, there's no weekend. Like, there's no Saturday that I don't go to drag house.
Oh,
Like,
that's not even a question. I always have to be out myself because I work for the raves. So every Friday night, Saturday night, I'm always working for the raves. So I understand entirely. You always have to be out. You always have to go catch a vibe. You know, it's required.
yeah, it's like my friends, my people, like the people that actually genuinely cares about me, takes care of me, and appreciates me. Like, I will never change that. And go, like, for example, for the Saturday night in the afters, of course, if I decide to stay home and stay in or something and spend quality time, it's a total different story. But if I want to go drag house on a Saturday night, I will never change that. Like,
If you want to go drag house, I'm there with you. Say less. That's how I feel.
Real one. That's a real one.
Yeah.
Let me ask this. I think this is a great question too. As Minnie, I'll just keep it real. You've been killing it. I know you said your English is not. Your English is perfect. It's better than my Spanish. I'll tell you that much. Isaiah, do you speak Spanish?
My grandparents are fluent in it. My siblings are fluent in it. I was the baby of the siblings, so I'm choppy. Like, yo comprende un poquito, but yeah,
it matters.
But I'm always learning more every day. Like, my family's fluent in it. I'm gonna learn. I'll be good.
You'll make it happen. For me,
I'll make it happen.
You're gonna be a drag house speaking Spanish and turn it up. Yeah, it's a
You
combo.
already know, something like that.
Let's do this now. Now, Isaiah, I want to know, what are some of your deal breakers or heartbreakers or red flags, things you don't tolerate?
Be direct. I'm a very direct person. If I with you, well, I already know she doesn't me. She was talking how she doesn't do swears. I swear, I'm a very blatant. I'm real. I like to keep it authentic, because if I don't keep it authentic, why would I be fake to you? And I hope it's something you could look past. If not, I entirely understand. But I'm authentic. I keep it real. I'm 1-to-1. If you keep it real with me, I'll keep it 100. Simple as that.
Do you think the profanity is something you could cut back on?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I could sound like a church boy in the right environment. I could cut back everything. I could look traditional, like going to church, turtleneck on Saturday, none of my tattoos hide. I could be the perfect guy to show to Sunday dinner, but like on the Saturday night,
you're gonna turn up.
I'll turn up all this.
Right, bro. Yeah. Minnie, does that work for you? If he was, like you said, he keeps it real, but he'd be willing to tone back some? How does that feel?
Yeah, no, totally. Yeah, I totally get that. And I actually like that. I vibe with it.
Oh, okay. Isaiah, any other red flags that you don't tolerate besides someone, being direct, not being direct, rather?
Honestly, a red flag is not having a red flag. If you're just a person who's all green flags, you're boring. You don't have anything going for you. I like the little spice. I like to keep it interested. I'm not saying I want like fighting, but I want a little interesting, keep it interesting, keep the spark there, make it have a little good time.
Right. Why not? Yeah. We keep it real, we have fun, but those that just let everything go, those are the ones that fall for anything. So if you just let everything go, that's a red flag. It's a problem. Yeah.
I will say one big deal breaker. If you don't talk chisme, I can't be with you. I have to talk to chisme. I love talking chisme.
Yeah, that's a cultural thing. Even from my,
it might be a cultural thing, but I just love it.
It's all cultures, really. I mean, everybody wants what they call it the tea. On my side, kind of. But everybody that. Does that work for you, Minnie, the cheese man?
Hey, like I was, I love that, to be honest. Okay, but something that I do gotta say, I agree with you in that opinion that if someone says that they doesn't have that they don't have, sorry, that they don't have red flags, it's like the main red flag.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree. It's boring, to be honest. And I'm actually, yeah, I consider myself as a really honest and straight up person. Of course, I always gonna try to like pick the right words and like be kind with with the way I talk. But something is like I'm really firm when I need to be not heard but listen.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I have like it's like even the tone of my voice is like no, like no, like I can be really straight up. The thing with me is like people is always telling me that I'm like a really sweet girl because of the way that I communicate with people, right? But the thing with me is like when I'm serious, people is not used to that, so they think I'm mad. And that's the situation because I'm not even mad. I'm just trying to like, hey, like set a boundary, like be straight up to you and like that could be a little detail. I repeat, respect is really important for me. So I will never gonna be like, I'm never gonna like touch you. Nothing physical, of course. Like no.
Oh yeah.
Like hurt a person.
Right.
But some like my worst red flag, and I'm gonna be straight up with this.
Please.
When I get mad, and it's really hard to actually make me mad, like genuinely mad. It's like, okay, you cross the line. It's done. Like no more. It's like
that's understandable. That's real.
Yeah.
There's a fine line of disrespect, and if you cross it, then you're done, and that's entirely understandable. I agree with that in every way.
It's true.
And actually, I'm not gonna lie. I think I have seen you before.
Well, what?
Uh-oh, Minnie, where you seen him?
Wait. Where'd you see me?
It's because I live in downtown and my friends promote Lake and Deep Fever after midnight.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait. Could I bring a sudden special guest real quick?
Yeah.
Isaiah, do your thing. Yeah.
Okay, I'd like to introduce Static the artist, one of the LA resident DJs of Fever LA, also the creative director.
Static, what's up?
He does photography, DJing. He's my best friend and mentor. But yeah, no, if you do get in contact with me, you'll see him. You'll probably see him at the raves too if you do. Hey, if you want, Friday we're throwing. I think Saturday we're also throwing. I'll hook you up all night, get you on guest list, VIP bands, everything. I'll be
We can talk about it. Well,
I bet.
Farrell?
Huh?
You know Farrell?
Oh my God, we know Farrell.
He's my homeboy. He's my homeboy.
Bro, I literally like back in December I used to hang out with Farrell and 27 so much.
Yeah.
Minnie, you're a fan? Those are some people you rock with, Minnie?
Yeah.
Those are the homeboys.
Yeah, you're more close to, like, we're so close to each other.
Our circles are tight.
Yeah, no.
have
To
mutual.
be honest, I don't doubt that we actually were already have seen each other on Instagram or something. Like
maybe if not Instagram, definitely in person.
If he had seen you, Minnie, he would have slid in your DMs for sure. If he had seen you, he would have slid in those DMs. So you saw him, he didn't see you. Because Isaiah, I'm feeling there could be a little connection, but I don't want to. We don't have too much more time, but I don't want to rush anything. So let me see, Minnie. Do you have another essential question? You're our real one, bachelorette. Do you have another question for Isaiah?
Not really. Well, yeah. How old are you?
Oh, that's good.
How old am I?
Uh-huh.
I turn 23 next year.
Oh, so he's 22.
Like,
Minnie, what are you thinking?
He's too young.
He's too young? Are you gonna pop?
Whoa. Wait, before you pop, let me shoot my shot like I'm Devin Booker. I feel like I could bag you if you give me the time of day. Don't say nothing yet, but I feel like I could be a good gentleman. You just gotta see out the vibe, because I'm an in-person type of person. Like, you have to catch the vibe in person. Like, over the screen, it doesn't do it. So we know the same people. We don't have to jump to anything. We just know mutual, so we can see where it goes. And if not, pop away. Be direct. That's how I like it. Be direct.
What do you think, Minnie?
I think I want to get to know you.
Oh.
But I don't know. like right now, if
Hey,
in a
there's no
romantic-
harm in scoping out a vibe. That's how I
And
feel.
even
And
on
if
the
not,
show,
then be on
But
your
I
way.
fuck with you. I fuck with you. Yeah.
when
like
I ask
I
people,
like the way, like the energy. You have a really cool energy, like for real, and I love that. I'm a person that is always joking. Like literally, I'm known because I'm always like making people laugh. I know that right now I'm like kind of like serious, but I'm always making people laugh. And the fact that you joke, that you play a little bit, I fuck with that. Like I like.
okay, okay. Well, then,
Hey, we're Pisces.
what I do on the show, of course, in studio, as fans saw just a few moments ago, but even now, I ask, could it be a real one connection? Now, that doesn't mean you're getting married. That doesn't mean you're going to date for a million years, but it just could be, as Isaiah kind of knows what I'm saying, it could be a real one connection.
It could be.
So
We
I'll
can
ask
scope it out.
Isaiah
If not,
first. Isaiah,
send
do you
it in.
think it could be a real one connection?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm willing to check it out, check out the vibe, scope it out.
Manny, I only have one more question for you. Then you're going to go. Do you think it could be a real one connection?
Just okay. I have to.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, if you think about it, that's how I put it. If you can think about it, then I think it could.
But no pressure. So many.
No
it's either a
pressure.
yes or a no.
I mean, if you have to scope out the vibe in person, that's that. It could be. But if not,
okay, it's definitely for sure that we're gonna meet, honey. Like, let's be honest.
All
Like,
right,
we
it
have
could be. So we're gonna clap for a real one connection because it could be. Like I said, it could be. So I thank you both so much for coming out. Just for you two, I'm gonna ask you to DM me your cash apps. I'm gonna help sponsor your first meetup. I'm not saying it's gonna be Roots Chris or the most expensive. You know, we're on a budget, but I still want to thank you and show my appreciation for y'all coming on and actually connecting. It's a beautiful thing. So I appreciate you. Now, Isaiah, share your IG.
my IG is actually my name. It's Iniguez Isaiah. If should I type it in chat or
spell it out, and then I'll type it on the screen.
Oh, INIGUEZ.ISAIAH.
Beautiful. Okay. And Minnie, share yours. Share your IG.
that _ badass _ Latina.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, just follow me and I'll follow you back. That's a very long name.
Beautiful. Hey, I love it. So we're gonna tag it. I'm so excited. So like I said, y'all DM me your cash apps. I'm gonna sponsor that date. Congratulations, y'all are amazing. Thank you. I'm gonna just put that up one more time. It's a real one connection. Minnie, you were patient. You had your real ones, and we did it. So y'all are awesome. Thank you so much for tuning in. And y'all, get on each other's IGs and at your leisure connect. At your
Awesome.
pace. Awesome. All right, y'all are awesome.
Sounds great. Thank you.
Have a good one.
Have a great
Minnie.
one.
Have a good one, Isaiah. Make sure you DM
Minnie,
me.
I hope to see you at the afters.
Oh my god, of course. Anytime soon.
All right.
All right.
Have a good one. Rock
You as
on.
well.
Rock on.
Rock on.
All right, y'all have a good one. Well, that's going to actually do it for this episode. We actually had more real ones that wanted to come, but we do have another special. So I want to clap it up. Ladies, clap it up for yourselves. You are amazing. You are awesome for coming out. I appreciate it. Wow, she's okay. That's for the fans. Okay, great. This was the Goth edition. We want to do more editions like this. Tell us what you think. Cartographer, clap it up for yourself. Can we clap it up for them? Ladies, they rocked that house. Y'all were fantastic. We're going to tag them too. Make sure you check them out. Continue to subscribe, like, comment, share. They didn't get a real one, so slide into their DMs, okay? If they're obviously open for a real one, slide into their DMs and we'll make it happen. Continue to subscribe, like, comment. We'll see you on the next episode of A Real One. Can we hit that chorus of pop, pop, pop maybe real quick? Just try it. Just don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Very good. We'll catch you on the next episode, folks. Thank you. Thank you. I know what you're thinking, friends. I want to watch more of his videos.